The following may contain language which will be offensive to some people and inappropriate for children. Still here? Then pour your favorite beverage and let's get this fucking show started.
Fantastic Forum, assemble! You're watching Fantastic Forum, the premier show about comic books and your live weekly conversation about entertainment and geek culture. We are the Fantastic Forum, coming to you live and direct from the Hall of F. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, as the case may be, depending on where you are in the world. And if you're not, you stick with us. We'll help you take it up a notch. You have the usual suspects in the building. First, he is our intrepid senior reporter. He's next in line for the cowl. He is our resident Dark Knight detective. It's Oz.
Forgot to pour out my new whiskey.
Oh, what kind of whiskey is it?
Cocksucker whiskey?
America First.
Oh, Lord. Is it really called America First?
Zoom in on that shit. Let me see. Where's it? That shit's probably made in like Virginia or some shit, ain't it?
Oh, wow. I don't know, man. I don't. Listen, Oz, I don't know, man.
Where's it made?
Indiana.
Yeah, that ain't no fucking whiskey. Might as well have Canadian whiskey.
Next, he's the backbone, the pillar, the strength of Fantastic Forum, our nigh invulnerable brawler and resident strongman, Moses Magnum.
Larry, you remember us going to Yard House and I drink this beer that they have there that tastes like coffee with cigarette butts in it?
I think I do remember that, yeah.
The old Rasputin.
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff comes out like syrup.
Yeah. So, because that is beer that is made in, brewed in whiskey barrels. So now they turned around and made whiskey brewed in the barrels that they brewed the old Rasputin in. They're aging whiskey in those old Rasputin barrels that were initially whiskey barrels, then beer barrels, and now they're whiskey barrels again. And I bought that whiskey.
It's okay, by the way. It's not anything special. Yeah. Came with
we
a
knew.
little black jacket.
We knew. Heck said made by.
I don't think it's actually his. I think the company's just like.
No. We know. We get it. We know. Trust me.
That's the problem.
He doesn't listen. He doesn't make whiskey, or he doesn't make anything and not put his name on it. We know.
Yeah.
So
look, I got a little black jacket. I can put it on my Barbie. Oh wait, that's backwards.
What?
This came with it.
That's what the bottle came in that?
Well, with it, like packaged together.
Oh, with it.
So what I would have put is like I would have put an ear on it and put "take a shot."
Oh, hey!
I almost got a whiskey glass with a bullet in it. Then.
Okay, well that's a conversation for another time. Hold on. Heck did say
Old Forester.
Made by white dudes who know what whiskey is supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Lawrence Young. They call me Mary Young. Welcome to Fantastic Forum. We got a great show for you today because we're going to be talking to you all about Daredevil, Born Again, Season 2. So it premiered yesterday. We're going to be talking to you all about it. And we're also going to be talking to you all about Green Lantern 33, which happens to be the legacy 600th issue of Green Lantern. So we'll be talking to you all about that as well. And of course, whatever else it is that you all want to talk about, and we'll tell you how it is you can do that and get down with Fantastic Forum in just a moment. But before we do, we want to make sure that we thank Mr. Scott Rubin, because without him, the show would not exist. So thank you, Scott Rubin. Hope all is well with you, good sir. And with that said, if you want to get down with Fantastic Forum, you want to be part of today's show, whether you want to talk to us about your experience watching Daredevil, if you want to talk about Green Lantern comic books, Green Lantern 33 specifically, or if you just have something else you want to say, you can just go ahead and go to fantasticforum.live, hit the call-in button, and you will be today the fourth member of Fantastic Forum, because Jay is not with us today. Shout out to Jay.
He's no longer with us?
Today. Just today.
Oh.
he's not with us today.
The late Jay Ransom.
No.
But he's not here on time, so he's late, right?
No. We're not gonna put that out in the world like that. Not at
Fuck that.
all.
I can't handle
Listen,
that shit.
listen. But yeah, man. If you want to get down Fantastic Forum, go to fantasticforum.live, hit the call-in button. You can be the fourth member of Fantastic Forum, or you could do like how Heck did, jump into chat, whether that be through YouTube or Twitch. We'll take your comments out of chat and bring them into the show, such as Hex, once again, who says, is there a whiskey capital? Is there a whiskey capitalist try to take over? Yes, Hecht. I'm not sure what he was trying to ask there.
Kentucky, right?
I mean,
I don't know if
technically,
he was asking if where is the whiskey capital, or if he was asking if somebody's trying to take over as the whiskey capital. Like Hecht had a little too much
no,
whiskey.
he's thinking we could start an insurrection on a whiskey building.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
But technically, it
Uh-oh.
would be at like Lynchburg, Kentucky, maybe.
I don't know.
I think Lynchburg is Tennessee.
I don't listen.
Yeah, that might be Lynchburg, Tennessee. But
which is funny because that's where they make
Jack, right?
Jack, but it's a dry county, so you can't buy it.
Yeah, but
they can make it there, but they can't buy it there.
But that's the thing.
interesting.
Imagine if you had to make it there, like people would be taking all the, because a town is basically a town that works for the distillery. So you would if you could drink it and buy it there, like there'd be none for anybody else.
Yeah, no, that's true.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's why, good donut shops have skinny people working in there.
Okay. Look, we have Hecht employed in the building. What up, Hecht? Hecht, did you get that job, Hecht?
Maybe.
He doesn't know.
Maybe. Hence the question marks.
I'll tell you Friday.
Oh, you get to find out Friday. Okay, good.
Well,
listen, we'll send a little prayer up for you, Heck.
You tell me what this means. I got an email that says contingent job offer.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
They're waiting for ICE to clear you.
All right.
No, I mean, yeah,
But
it means that you have the job contingent upon, and what's the contingency?
I gotta do a background check and everything. So.
Then you're good then. Yeah, that's it. Like. That means that they basically are saying, like, well, you have the job as long as you pass this background check. That's it. Done.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord! He was like, I don't know. Someone tell me what the sacred scrolls mean.
Throw some little shells and read what they say.
Congratulations,
right? She could do that.
That's another Mexican working at Home Depot.
Nice.
There it is.
Inside.
Good job, man.
Yeah, at least they're on the inside.
Wait, y'all are wild for that.
You were thinking it.
I was not actually, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, me neither.
No, listen. No, trust me, man. Listen. I love that whole ecosystem. 100%. So anyway.
Oh, sorry. Finish your spiel.
No, go ahead. You go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, no, I want to thank Oz for that whiskey thing because I was real aggravated and because this fucking TikTok is bullshit. I tried to do my heavy metal minute and they muted. They let me put my video. They muted because it had music on it. It was too long.
When you say they
muted,
they muted it or they didn't let you post it.
No, they posted it. It's muted. Like you see me like.
American TikTok is all fucked up.
It's bullshit. Yeah. So.
Oh, but wait, there are people that put music like TikTok has a whole section.
That's
of songs you can add, right?
That's what pisses me off. But I'm not using those songs. I'm using my own because
it's all like AI copyright free shit.
Yeah, like I have an example of music that's because of the story the journey I'm trying to take you on.
Right, but
they didn't like.
Music,
apparently, they didn't like it. Yeah, for whatever reason, they said it's too long to have music, and I'm like, because it's a 6-minute video, you know.
Oh.
But I don't know what the fuck.
Are you talking to?
Yeah. But it put in the background because I care about how it sounds, and I'm walking and talking, and there's a lot of ambient noise, and people yelling at me, "Hey, you're on camera," like shit like that. I was testing small.
Is that what they're yelling at you? Oh,
Yeah, they're doing. Hey, you want to be on? So he tells his brother, like, hey, you want to be in the video? But yeah, this is
that's
the
too
world's
funny.
smallest mirrorless camera that I got in the mail that I talked about. So this is my
Yeah,
little
there it
setup.
is.
So I mean, I wanted you guys to see it and judge the footage, but now I can't because like they muted it. So like I've got
We're
to find
sorry, friend.
another place to put it. Yeah.
Well, listen, who knows? After today, or they just had the first judgment against social media for somebody being uh, uh, basically having anxiety and depression. That's like a court judgment that got linked directly
Yeah.
to.
Was that BJ or something? Like what they call BJ, the little girl. They don't say her
Huh?
name. The one that's accusing them.
I think it's Kaylee is the like what the person goes by, but but I don't know. Are we talking about the same case? There's
I
two
think
cases
so.
technically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might be the second
One
one.
one is
I
about
remember the first
sex.
one.
One is about protecting kids from child predators, but the other one is
Oh
just
no,
about
that's not the one
depression,
I'm
like
talking
basically
about.
being addicted to social media as a child, and
But
so
that's, I mean, yeah. All right.
hey, listen, there was evidence, and a court was like,
Well, I mean, I
yeah,
say that, but we have this whole shit with tobacco, with like the Flintstones
yeah,
smoking Chesterfield. So
exact,
it's like I was
right,
gonna say something, but like, the shit's always been going on. They prey on kids in
yeah,
in a psychological
yeah.
way, like
Yeah, and that's the whole
yeah,
thing. Like they're
yeah,
literally people were equating it. They're saying this is social media's like big tobacco moment.
yeah.
This might be like the first of many, and who knows? We'll see after this. They might have to change some things.
Next
So we'll
X
see.
Men, next iteration of X Men cartoon, we're not gonna see them using the computer.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's like no smoking and no computers.
right, it's detrimental. Detrimental. All right, listen, y'all ready to get into this? Oh, you know what? We before we do that, man, dude, Mo, please, man, say a few words about Sam Keith.
Oh man,
Sheesh.
fuck. Sam Keith, dude.
Oh my
Like
God.
this dude, iconic artwork. One and I mean, even like when we talk about stylized bad art, if you want to call it, But this dude, I mean, such an imaginative dude with his like with his art style, and I actually started working something like at 19 or some shit on some I forget
That's
on what book,
crazy.
and he got into the comic and shit and just created, helped create Sandman, and then it's like, you think about Sandman, it's like, oh, Neil Gaiman, but you don't think about the artist that like
It's
drew it
true.
in the first five issues.
Right.
He technically created Lucifer's look, and it's, of course the TV show doesn't care about that, but uh, otherwise he'd look like he looked in the book, but. And then you think it's like, oh well, man, that Neil Gaiman is so imaginative, talking about dream worlds and identity and the story. And then you start seeing like you all you have to do is watch the Max cartoon, and it's what he did with dreams compared to like what Neil Gaiman did. It's like, dude, this dude has his own fucking I think he and Nate Gaiman really vibed well on Sandman with the World of Dreams and everything. I don't know if he learned something from him or he added something to what Nate Gaiman brought, but it's like this dude was really a really imaginative artist and stylized.
Right.
Like, you can people could call it bad or whatever, but it was stylized, and it was like I remember like looking at like the Max, and like it's just the Max is a special book period because it is a book about self-identity, depression, the nature of dreams and reality, and not knowing the difference, and coping with, you know, dealing with those two things, and he disguised it as a fucking superhero book, like
Mm-hmm.
it's so crazy, and yeah, dude, and he fucking died. I don't even know what he died of, but he died on the 15th, but they told us over the weekend, like the family, like a week later or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, he was such like I would love his like covers on stuff, and like his take on characters. Like when you draw like Wolverine, look fucking tight. Like he and like Texeira were like my favorite like '90s Wolverine artists, but they were like they were the ones where it's like where mainstream superhero books look like Vertigo books, you know?
Right. That was definitely his bag.
Yeah, like I when I always say like, oh, it looks like a Vertigo book, it's because I think of his art. You know, like that's some of the first stuff I saw, or like an Image book is like that's the first thing I saw that I really like took it away. Like him and even like Valentino and Portese and all those the Image dudes, like they had like they're more like traditional, even though they got away from it a little bit. Traditional like. Superhero style that they brought to Image, but he took that to like the independent comic style, and like truly the expression of his identity through art. You know, that Wolverine picture is so classic. I remember
it is. It really is.
Yeah, I remember seeing it as a little kid. Like, I think I might have punched the guy to try to when I was in 4th grade to take it from him.
Give me that fucking.
You were so wild for that.
He was bigger and he punched me back. But that art made me be that little stocky scrapper that Wolverine is. Like it brought that out of me.
Right.
I gotta beat the fuck out of it. I gotta beat the fuck out of. I mean, I got the fuck beat out of me. Yeah. So I'm trying to use proper grammar. Not Kelsey.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that CTE coming in.
Yeah.
There it is. It was a hell of a beating. But no, man, like listen, the industry is definitely lesser for the loss of Sam Keith, man.
Yeah.
Like the dude was amazing as an artist and had his completely own style that, you as soon as you saw it, you knew it was him. And don't get me wrong, it's like you can say that about a number of artists, but there's like
something special about him too.
100%. And that was what I was going to say is that there are artists where you're like, okay, there's some that they have like proteges that kind of have like their style, and I don't know if it was just nobody could do what Sam Keith did as well as he could, but I don't know anybody that draws like him, and it's a style that's so unique unto itself. So yeah, man, he'll be missed.
My big thing is like I didn't know that anything was wrong with him, and I didn't if I was there like maybe some health scare or something like because of my own dealing with death, and now talking about identity, like a lot of my identity is tied into mourning right now. Like that was actually the video that they muted on TikTok was because I was mourning the loss of Phil Campbell from Motorhead that died. So it's like, I was like, I get this morbid feeling like, I guess it's morbid. Like, how did it happen? He was at this age. Like, what was it? And I don't know if it's a way to cope with the fact that I'm eventually gonna die at some point. Like as an inevitability, not like I'm sick or anything.
Right.
But it's weird hearing about it, and I'm like, man, I wish I just knew if there was. I could track it to see like what happens, or even if you could help, like some people, sometimes they, like, Phil Campbell, like he died on the table in surgery, And I'm
like, yeah, was it like a surgery he needed to have? Or?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I don't know a lot of the details, but yeah, definitely. Like I was like, man, like I'm thinking like this, he still have to pay. After, like, do you have to finish it? It's so weird. Just weird thoughts,
Right.
Speaking of weird thoughts, Larry, I got real angry at you today.
Oh Lord, do you? Why? What'd I do?
Well, cause it's like we're talking about Daredevil season 2. I never finished season 1 for one, but and then I wasn't excited to read it, and then we're doing the Green Lantern. But it's like today's the day that fucking Superman, Spider-Man came out.
No, it's not.
Like,
is it really?
Bitch, it's right here. Oh, sorry, no, not that one. It's right here.
You got a white cover.
Yeah.
I listen. Yeah. I'm behind myself. I didn't know, but listen. I mean, understand now.
It's right here.
Understand now. You're saying this to me. but at the same time, I put out, hey, here's what I'm thinking we should talk about. Does anybody have any suggestions?
It's right here.
Why are you bringing this up now on the show as opposed to like, you know, I mean, even earlier today could have worked. Like, why?
I like this cover too.
You said it. You said it like we can't change what we were talking about. I didn't know. Did you know before you went to the comic book store?
Yes, but
No.
no,
No. That means no.
I did know. I did know, but I found out on Monday.
What do you mean you found out on Monday?
Like on Monday, they reminded me the comic book store. Hey, this is coming out today.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? Say something Monday.
Well, it's funnier if I just tell you right now.
No, but it's not as good coverage.
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay. Like,
He said it's okay.
like,
Okay, hey.
you know that it's. I mainly bring it up for humor, but the reality, like, we're gonna do a conversation no matter what the fuck we talk about. So
Yeah. And
So,
we'll
like,
we'll
it
definitely
doesn't
talk
need
about
to be
Spider-Man, Superman.
It doesn't need
next
to be
week,
super
apparently.
like current. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I
Yeah,
did get I got the Jim Lee cover.
Let's see it. Bam. You're so crazy. If you don't stop it with this BS, Moses, I hate you so much.
He hasn't finished it.
No, we get it, Moses. We understand the joke.
This is
We understand the joke. That's too funny. Oh yeah, listen.
I'm glad
That's
it came-
nice.
Yeah. He
It's-
he pasted his Action Comics 1000 Superman onto the Spider-Man cover.
Look, it does look like the Action Comics. Yeah, it does. Listen, it does look like it. I know that Jim Lee wouldn't do that though.
Yeah, no, it is a different shot, but it is like you could tell it's a similar style, and I feel like this Superman is actually a better drawn Superman than the Action Comics one is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
Yeah. Did anybody else know or get the? Is it Superman Spider-Man or Spider-Man Superman? Is the DC one or the Marvel one?
Yeah, it's the DC one. Next month is
Okay.
the Marvel one. Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody else get that already?
I knew of it. I didn't get it. I was
Okay.
doing another interview today.
What about you, Oz? You
I haven't been to the comic book shop.
got you. What were you gonna say, Moses?
No, I got 2 of the regular covers,
Mm-hmm.
2 Jim Lee covers, 2 white covers,
Mm-hmm.
and then I wanted to get like the Adam Hughes fucking Spider-Woman Supergirl cover.
Oh, they have.
And-
Okay.
Then I realized
Because that's a backup story.
possibly, but I haven't read it yet.
Nobody
but,
knows. Got
But
it.
it's just Adam Hughes cover, like for this is like my shit, you know. But it's
Mhm.
also, you know, it's an $8 book. The variants I think are like $8.99, and then the regular cover is $7.99. So,
Yeah.
the white cover is $10. So
I feel like DC's been doing like a little bit of weird stuff with like their like what's the right word? Like the premiere kind of books.
yeah,
Like I wasn't 100% certain when Green Lantern 33 was coming out for a while. And it was weird because I'm like every other issue of Green Lantern I could totally like just go look up the date and it told me what the date was. 33 it was like March for the longest time. It just
Yeah.
said March. And I'm like, what date in March? And it wasn't until like this past week that it was like, oh, it's going to be the 25th. You know, that's why I was kind of like, okay, I know it's going to be out by the time that we do the show. I thought it was actually going to be earlier, but yeah, yeah. I was like, this is weird. And I feel like the Superman Spider-Man thing was kind of similar where I knew it was coming. I wasn't exactly sure when it was coming out because I couldn't get like a solid date on it.
and I think they're doing that whether it's I think it's just to cover their bases so they don't have to delay it. So it's like as long as it comes out by we have it ready by the last week of March. Because I kept asking the comic book store about it, you know, Ryan and stuff at Pulp Fiction, and he's like, yeah, you know, it says here this date, but it was like, I think that was like last week, and it came out this week. So it's like, I don't know if they're just covering their bases a little bit. Like they'll tell the retailers something, but it's like, but they'll for sure get it in the month they say now. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
honestly, like as long as they let you put it uh, on your
Pull?
list, yeah,
Yeah.
then you know. So I already put 2 of the Marvel one on my list now, so because that's supposed to be next month, and then they are doing a white cover for that one, so they said they don't know if they could get 2 of those for me, but I'm like either way, like I'm sure whatever you order, if I'm there in the day of, like today, I could have literally bought 5 different covers today, so because they ordered enough, and I was there early enough in the day. But, and then whoever put them on their, you can go the way their website is. You could go on their website, set it up, and just pick out whatever cover you want and add it to your list too. So
That's awesome.
it's
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah, and then as long as you do it with enough time, it's cool because that just means he just orders whatever people pull. He'll order like triple of if
Right.
he can, and then that way, walk-ins can get it too, and the people with their pull list can get it. Like he just doesn't want to have books not. Like especially the books that people want, it wants the customers to. If it's somebody's first time there, he wants them to be able to get one.
Right. That LA Sports Fan 09 says Superman, and then also said Moses, I'm jealous of the Spider-Man Superman comics.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, look, I guess I think they liked your variant selection.
Yeah. Yeah, no, look, I wish I would have, pre-produced this little rant and had pictures to show, but all the variants were really good. They had a Noir variant, which is like the black suit Superman, like Snyder cut Superman with like the black suit Spider-Man, and I don't know who did it, but it looked like a Clayton Crane type digital painting cover. And then they had
cut Superman or recovery suit Superman?
It's recovery suit Superman.
Okay.
Yeah, but they made him because of Snyder. Like he looks all mean, like he don't look like Dan Jurgens drew him, Because remember, like recovery suit Superman was just Superman in the recovery suit, like he was still the same person, Yeah, he just had that Jerry curl,
Yeah,
He didn't have a Jerry curl.
Yeah, he did. He had a mullet and a little, He looks like he could have played. He looked like he could have played bass for the time.
You are hilarious. If you what? What are you saying? Okay. Did you find it, Oz?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a bigger version of it though.
Let's see.
Man, I can put up a little tiny one.
No, we don't want a little tiny one. We definitely
Sounds
want
like my wife.
Yeah.
We don't want a little tiny one, Oz. Nah, man. Look, enough of that. And listen, I'll try this and see if this is decent enough.
That's what she said.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You got it up too. We both got it up at the same time, but you got yours in.
Teamwork makes the dream work, Oz. Teamwork makes the dream work.
And I gotta go all the way to the other side.
You guys had enough foreplay.
Okay, like.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Bigger?
Is it clean? It looks like his.
I don't know.
I should have bought that.
Yeah, you should have.
Zoom in on the little barcode area. It should tell you who the cover does. I love that they do that now in DC. But yeah, see, like it's a $9 book right there.
Variant cover by it's Gabriel Delato.
Oh yeah, man.
Don't say it like you've never said that fucking name before. How dare you?
Yeah,
Gabriel.
How dare you? You know Delato.
I'm not saying I don't know it. I just say, listen.
The man. You've met the man.
I gotta prepare. Did I meet?
Yeah.
Wait, when did we meet?
You say tomato, you say Delato.
I didn't say that to him. Did I?
No.
Wait, when did we meet him?
Mayor meets so many people.
No,
we've been doing this for a long time, man.
It's not that I meet so many people. I just have a crummy memory.
Right, we've been doing this for years, Lawrence.
The worst was when Larry was like in top like PR mode, and like we're going to parties and stuff, but his eyes weren't working, So then when his eyes started working, it's like, dude, like, one of the head dudes at Sony Online Entertainment was like, "Hey, Larry, man, I haven't seen you forever, man. Good to see you. I'm gonna catch you later, man. Come by the booth, man. We got a party. And it's like, and then Larry's like, yeah. And then it's like, then he turns to me, he's like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "That's so and so. Like, he's the dude. Remember we?" And he's like, "That's what that guy looks like."
that sounds like a conversation I had.
Like you were there. I don't want to say the dude's name because
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
But I still want to go to those parties because I know I don't know where he's working out now, but I know if he sees you, he's gonna like he loves seeing you from across the convention hall. Like, Larry, I gotta go somewhere, but you gotta come say hi, man, because we got a party. Like so. Like,
I love it.
Like, is that what that guy looks like? And it's like, and then even when I said his name, he didn't remember. I had to tell him like the exact
scenario.
Luckily, my memory is good. The exact time we partied with him, what he said that made him laugh, and how we got along. And then he's like, "Okay, that's the okay, yeah."
And that's the wild part. I do remember that. Like if you if something like makes me laugh hard, I'll usually remember
no,
like
you made him laugh hard. That's the thing.
I made him laugh hard. I don't even know what I said.
Partying with him, yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know what could I have said to make him laugh hard.
It was some social, geopolitical, racial stuff.
Listen, that's too funny.
That hit real pertinent.
Hit real pertinent. Okay. Yeah. I'm listening. Like I'm not usually that funny. I don't feel.
I'm a little upset at Mo.
Yeah, because I didn't.
That tells us about the Dave Johnson cover.
Yeah, I had seen that. They didn't have that, but I really wanted that one. Like I wanted that one a lot. Like I'm a huge Dave Johnson fan, and I was so mad.
Lawrence, you know we've met Dave Johnson too, right?
I Dave Johnson. I know. Dave Johnson. I definitely know. Yeah. That's like probably Spider Hulk.
Yeah, Spider Hulk versus like Soviet
Russian Superman.
Yeah.
It's I guess that's Ukrainian Hulk.
You dumb.
No, Dave Johnson did like some art for some benefit for Ukraine or something, right?
Yeah.
I believe it, but that's wild.
Did you see the one cover with Scarlet Spider and I think Superboy?
I
didn't see that one there, but
you want me to just put up all the covers?
No, because
just DM.
We're gonna talk about the book. We'll probably talk about it next week.
So let's just hold it. Pre-production, like we're doing.
Yeah, but we can do pre-production after we're doing today's show.
No, that's not fun.
I'm gonna be employed. I don't even think I can come here anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I'm gonna be employed. Like, listen,
he's gonna have money, but he's gonna have money, but no time to go get.
No, I can tell you specifically, it's not a day shift.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
We're gonna lose our one listener.
There it is, exactly. We're like, man, this economy done hired our one listener away.
I don't know. What?
Why is the Clayton Crane one the worst one?
Is it really?
His Spider-Man is obviously awesome, but his Superman is just...
Yeah, he's not... He's not a traditional superhero artist, and Spider-Man lends himself to get imaginative because of the lankiness and, gymnastics of it. Like the unreal position.
Since you mentioned it, Oz, put that one up.
No.
Oh, now you want me to put it up.
You mentioned, listen.
No, now you
I'm trying to transition away, but y'all don't listen. Y'all don't like good shows. You don't like good shows. Put it up. Since you mentioned it.
The Clayton Crane nonsense next week.
I'm not going to let you besmirch the man's name and we not put it up for the people to see. Because then that way. Is that
all right? Well, look,
that?
If you don't want to take into consideration our podcast listeners and just want to do a show for the YouTube, I guess.
Oh, I like it.
I like it too.
It's not the worst Superman.
Looks like Travolta in Grease.
Yeah, but that's tight. Like, I would love to see Travolta in Grease as Superman.
I mean, listen. I don't think I'd be mad at that either.
Like, imagine if, like, man, this is what AI needs to do. Like, if we got Saturday Night Fever, But it's just Superman doing all the moves with the cape flowing and everything. Dude, I'm in, dude. Like that. I like that movie already. I think I love that movie already. But
And Spider-Man is obviously great.
yeah, it's fucking tight.
I mean,
yeah.
that's what he does.
Yeah.
It's still.
I mean, it's not the worst Superman in the world, honestly.
Nah, dude. No.
I definitely expected it to be much worse.
It looked like maybe he was hiding the body so that he wouldn't have to draw more of him.
Yeah.
But
Might have
he
been
still
on a
had his
deadline.
feet. Like he still had his feet. You know, it's not like it doesn't look like a Liefeld cop out. You know.
See, listen, nobody was even talking about Rob Liefeld. Why you gotta?
Well, because that's something where he would cut a corner. Like it doesn't look like cut cornery, even though he is not showing half the body. You know. And then the cape, like using the cape in that way to like do to fill the negative space is tight too. Like it's creative. You know, I like it.
Yeah. No, it's an art piece.
It's still not
I
the
agree.
best Clayton Crane I've ever
No.
seen, or my favorite
No.
Clayton Crane art, but it's
But no,
I
it's
mean,
good.
mine is like one random panel of like Darkness 36. So
That's hilarious.
where like
So,
it's so cool because Ripclaw is taking Jackie on a spirit journey, and so but their bodies like they're shadow walking, you know. So
they're on that ayahuasca.
yeah. So the Darklings are like protecting Jackie while his soul is out of his body, and it just looks so cool. Like he's just in meditation pose, and the dark, and then there's some something dangerous coming. So like the darkness just envelops his body, like just the armor, but it just like cocoons it, you know. And then when he wakes up, it's almost like a venom thing because it's the darkness moving his body without Jackie's will. So it's like it just like the mouth comes almost like a venom thing with the dark. That's so good.
Gotcha.
But you wouldn't put Super Barbarino on your wall?
Super Barbarino? Yeah.
Super Barbarino.
I would put him on. I would get that tattooed on my back. You know? Jeez, Lois. Like, why you doing like that?
Listen,
I
I
don't
think
know.
he'll do that. He'll do that now that he's married.
It's like up and away.
That's hilarious. I love that. I feel like somebody needs to cosplay that now. Look, should be you, Moses.
Hey, I do a good I do a good Barbarino impression.
Yeah. It's too funny.
Needs
All
a
right.
Super Cotter.
Let's talk about some Daredevil, gents. Daredevil, Born Again, season 2 has arrived. Released on Disney Plus. Just one episode premiere yesterday. Ironically enough, it looks like they're going to release 2 episodes next week.
Oh, so it's
Well,
not
at least
on yet. They only released one today.
Literally only one. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all I watched.
Yeah. They only released one, and like next week, like Daredevil, just like last time, they did only release them like one a week, and maybe I think there was a point where they did actually release 2,
No, man.
at once, but it was kind of like what I can say is, I feel like they definitely take the story into account, and so sometimes they're like, if from a perspective where it's like, okay, I don't know if it makes sense to just like leave them with just half of what's happening. Sometimes they'll release 2, and I think that's what they're doing next week. But this week we only got 1. They felt like it was a good enough stopping point. The premiere episode. How are we feeling about this next season of Daredevil? Moses, what were your initial thoughts on this? Which I mean, you say you didn't get to finish the end of the last season, right?
Right. I mean,
So did you end up watching the recap, or did you just
I
skip
feel
it?
like the recap did a good job, and luckily I do
That's
have a decent
Moses'
memory.
favorite way to consume television. The recap.
Yeah. Well, it's just like I mean, what is it? We had 3 Netflix seasons and this one, and the first one, right? So it's like 4 seasons.
Yeah, something like. I mean, it also depends on how you want to play like Defenders into it and all that, right?
Yeah. I'm not putting that in there.
Okay.
Just because like every first episode of all those seasons, like, I don't want to be Daredevil anymore. Like, this season, they finally got it right. It opens up with him doing Daredevil shit. Not only he's doing Daredevil shit, he does good Daredevil shit. Like, he fucking sinks a tanker and washes up at the shore, you know?
Yeah.
And then you don't have nothing. It's all Kingpin. And then it's like, Kingpin, now you're watching it from the villain's perspective. And that takes away from, you see as Now, I do have a little criticism, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the good stuff now. But, yeah, and then now you're watching from the Kingpin dealing with the way he's doing these things, usurping some rights for security kind of shit, I love that concept. I love that concept for Wilson Fisk, mayor of New York. And it's done really well. Everybody performing it's doing well. Even like, I literally was watching it and I got pissed at Quentin Tarantino. Like, I put him now in that like Scorsese thing where it's like Scorsese's like, it's not cinema. Superhero stuff's not cinema. Fuck you, Scorsese. Because Quentin Tarantino, he says that one of the worst actors he ever seen is Matthew Lillard. And Matthew Lillard.
Really?
Yeah, and Matthew Lillard, granted, I've seen him in a lot of things. I love what he does for what he plays in those movies, But I think this is like Matthew Lillard's like fucking aria of his life. Like the character he played in this first episode, how he played it, his performance, fucking tight, dude. Like this dude's like, he's a scary dude, and I don't know what the fuck he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he has this like sense of he has, if I want to speak pretentiously, gravitas,
Gravitas.
So I was like, dude, like this is okay. Finally, it took fucking 5 seasons or 6 if you want to talk Defenders to finally give me a good fucking first episode of fucking Daredevil.
No, I mean, listen, and you're right. Like, that has been a big complaint of yours throughout.
Since the beginning,
Yeah, no question. Yeah. Oz, how did you feel about this initial episode?
I watched the first season, and I think it starts off better than the first one. the first one, the intro with Foggy was cool, but it like a lot of it felt pieced together, which from what we know of how it was made, it kind of makes sense.
Right.
And I mean, it's only been 1 episode, so season 2 could do the exact same thing. But at least
Right.
at least the first episode feels like one complete story.
Right.
Whereas the first episode for season 1 felt like it was kind of a little compositing going on. Like especially the opening Foggy Nelson stuff, that felt like kind of attached in based on the way the story went after that. So we'll have to see. But it feels a lot better. I like what they're doing with it. I know they're setting everything up.
Right.
I don't know if I need the psychologist stuff.
Oh.
I feel like that's setting something up for later.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely has some kind of trauma thing going on. Based on her dealings with Muse this past season, she has like some trauma and she's trying to work through it. Now you're right. Like it does feel like it's setting something up, and I'm giving them the credit that they're just not just putting stuff in just to put it in. If nothing comes of it, then yeah, that would be unfortunate because it's cool though. Like I like it from a character perspective. I just don't know, like if what they're trying to convey is like, oh, she's so traumatized, she's just gonna do whatever the Kingpin and his lackeys say. If that's what they're trying to convey, you don't necessarily need all of what she's going through. Like we don't need to see all of that. They could have done more shorthand probably. But if something more than that comes out of it, then which I'm assuming will be the case,
Well,
then
it just
I think
it just
it's a
felt
cool
like
setup.
every time they showed her scenes, even though what she's going through is actually kind of cool, it's kind of interesting. It felt like it was taken away from Daredevil stuff, but they've got to be setting like it's gonna our worlds are gonna collide at some point.
Worlds will collide. But I
But
mean, it's interesting that you say it like that though, because you get a lot of Daredevil in this episode, don't you think?
yeah, but I always want
You
more.
get, you get a lot of Matt Murdock. And it's okay. I'm not mad at this. Like this actually feels like one of those like Frank Miller comics, like
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you have like the action scenes, like even the action scenes, like like okay, they're going formulaic. There's a good action scene coming, and then it's like Daredevil gets fucked up, and then all you see is just everybody he gets taken. He's safe. And then a blade hits, it's just stanky, and it's like, oh shit! Like this is
It was
like
a great ending.
if this was a comic book in issue number 1, this is like the perfect number 1
Yeah.
issue.
Actually, it feels it's a great contrast to season 1 because season 1 he couldn't be Daredevil, and now season 2 he can't be Matt Murdock. Like when he's Matt Murdock, he's technically not really Matt Murdock.
Right. Like he's literally
yeah.
like kind of laying super low.
I agree with Mo. Matthew Lillard, like he stole that scene when he walks in that room, just fucking eating whatever the fuck he was eating that now I want. I don't even know what it
Pork
was.
rinds? Was it pork rinds? I don't even know what it was.
It's
I
just
don't.
street meat, like carnitas.
Oh,
or some shit,
Yeah, but it
shawarma or
looked
something,
delicious, and like he's technically threatening everybody in the room, but he's not really. But it's the dude can act, and then those last few minutes, man, there's a lot of like, oh shit, like it just, it's good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, I will say, and well, I'm sorry. Heck, you didn't get to watch it, right? You didn't get to see this joint. Right. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna trample over your thoughts.
No.
But what? Yeah, but I will say that this episode, like, I'm like, it's a hell of a way to start this season. Like, it makes me feel like this is the best, like, live action Daredevil we're gonna get yet, because not only like, because I just, and this is the thing for me, I'm always about like, what I love the most about Daredevil, I won't say what I love the most. One of the things I like the most about reading Daredevil comics is watching him fight. And watching him like move through a room and through enemies, even through allies. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how Daredevil rolls sometimes, right? But like, there's a certain level of grace that in the comics he has because of his particular power set. Because like it's always a thing where it's like, okay, like Daredevil, you could tell he's not like other people where they're reacting to what they see. And that's the beauty of it, where it's like, no, it's not about him seeing, it's about him sensing. And that's different. And that's something that I feel like they definitely conveyed throughout even the Netflix series. And I think they conveyed it in season 1 of Born Again. But like that opening scene in this, I was just like, oh man, like this feels like they ratcheted it up just a little bit, like just enough to be like, oh, this is like some real Daredevil happening.
It's a creative way to, especially in that opening scene, it was a creative way to show how he senses things, where he heard the barometer on the guy's like diving watch, where it's like the pressure's changing, and like, oh shit, and it's like, if somebody doesn't know how watches work, like, or barometer works, and in its relation to senses and pressure, like, dude, like they don't understand that thing. They're like, oh, why can't they just make it look like the sonar thing, and like how and it's like, no, that one is like you literally feel the air change, In my superpowers, I have fucked up sinuses. So when the barometer changes, I hear it feels like knuckles cracking, like right here where my third eye is.
Oh, jeez, that's no fun.
So when the temperature changes around 3, 4 in the morning, I wake up because like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But no, it's good.
I can't use that for nothing.
It's good stuff, and I just feel like they did a lot of things like that in this episode, where it was like showing, like, I guess what they did was, it's almost like his powers. They showed how innate his powers are to who he is
Yeah.
as an individual. Like he's navigating the world. Like these aren't just superpowers. This is how he navigates the world.
Yeah.
And not only is he did they show that in the sense, like just the example you put forth there, Moses, with how he was able to realize that the ship was getting ready to sink even before it started sinking, but even like again, which I mean, this is a theme that's happening throughout this episode, is how trauma affects people, and him going through his personal trauma. He's trying to save his friend. His friend is older and has gotten beaten up pretty badly. His heart is he's having heart palpitations and his heart is skipping. And, of course, Daredevil can hear that. So he's like tuned in because he wants to make sure his friend is good. But then on top of that, when there's a point where the heart starts like beating in a particular pattern, it reminds him of Foggy's heart.
Yeah.
When he got killed, which happened in the first episode of last season. And so this fool he literally gets trapped in his own senses because he's having this traumatic experience of his best friend being killed, and that echoing in this moment and that's how these guys get the drop on it. And just that whole thing where that moment is so interesting because it's like, yeah, like this dude is like, heartbeats is how Daredevil recognizes people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like it like more like I was gonna say it's like their faces to him, because or to say like that's another thing that happens in the comics. He talks about heartbeats or people's the way that they step. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that they walk is so distinct to him that he's like, no, like I know exactly who you are just by listening to your footsteps. And so it's crazy that that's like something they brought into the story, and it played like such a pivotal moment in this episode.
And the way they express it artistically is one of my favorite things because it's like you could use a special effect, but if you do it well, like the cinematography, the lighting's well, you don't need a special effect. It's all camera work and performance and acting.
It was.
And that's like art. That's fuck you, Scorsese. That is cinema. That is like
Yeah, no, you listen. I would agree. I don't know if I would go as far as say F you Scorsese, but he is
definitely
definitely
wrong.
wrong.
He's gonna listen to me,
Maybe you might be right, but
because
man.
everybody's mad at him for talking shit. But it's like, who's gonna say fuck you?
Yeah, but now he's in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Scorsese?
Yeah, he's in the Grogu one.
Yeah, but because didn't he have a kid too? Now that he's 80 or whatever.
Yeah, I think he doesn't know
That's
what's going on. The kid told him being it or something.
Well, no,
Wait.
he's like,
He had like, when you say he had a kid, like it's like his first kid?
No. Yeah,
He's got children. I think it's grandchildren at this point, actually.
Yeah, but I guess he
don't
got like
know.
a newer wife, and maybe that's De Niro. I don't know. You know how these Hollywood elites do? They have babies just to transfusion their blood into them, so that they can live forever, in case they need a kidney.
Listen, so
I've been drinking that America First whiskey.
You've been drinking that America First. That's hilarious. So, but yeah, man. So, what are y'all hoping to see in season 2 as we move forward? Because I mean, I think it's only like 8 episodes, right? I think.
Yeah.
I think it's only 8 episodes, but like, what are you like? In a perfect world, what would you like to make sure that you get to see before this season ends?
For me right now, it's the rise and fall of Kingpin's political career and usurpation. Like there's some people that are like, it's good. It's cleaner. Like it happened with Giuliani. I was privy to Giuliani's New York at a certain point where it's like, oh man, Manhattan's nice and clean. But it's like I don't know what he's doing, and
Yeah.
But here it's like he's and I love those anti-vigilante has. They're essentially Gestapo with Punisher patches too. So
Yeah.
I like
Anti-vigilante task force.
I wonder if this is gonna connect because if you're talking about 8 weeks, like it might lead into Spider-Man with Punisher. So
It
like,
could.
what if it could connect? Like
no, dude.
The week after the last episode, the Punisher one shot comes out.
oh yeah, and then a
Really?
week after, and then like what?
Yeah.
Like a week after that is or a month after that is Spider-Man, no?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Dude,
who
listen.
knows? Like if they connect, that'd be the shit. Like I would love that. But
Be
also, just,
monumental.
like as much as like how this episode, like I watching the Kingpin try to do like I feel even like the scenes with the Kingpin, like it felt like watching a show like Succession, but with a Kingpin, And so it's like when you want to make a story about a villain. This is how you kind of do it, that Joker shit, But
You're talking about the movie The Joker.
yeah.
Okay.
The movie The Joker, like that's not how you do it. Scorsese produced that movie, by the way.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's what the movie was never meant to be a Joker movie. They just slapped DC on it. Like it was supposed to be his like newer like Taxi Driver or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean it's shot for shot Taxi Driver. It was, like, it was probably a remake, and then they just added like white anger and autism to it. But
I will say that I do agree. Like, I mean, we can't give Vincent D'Onofrio enough props. Like, and the dude, in my opinion, is still pretty unsung. Like, the dude has been super talented for a long time, and people don't really ever give him the credit that he deserves.
well,
Even,
I do have criticisms. I haven't talked about my criticisms yet, but yeah, we'll keep that. Put a pin in that, Larry.
Oh, by the way, because I wanted to verify the date. I'm now reading that the Punisher one shot called The Punisher One Last Kill launches the day that the last episode of Daredevil comes out, May 12th.
Oh man, that can't be a coincidence.
That's my birthday week.
So hey, look, it's either the same day or a week apart. I've
That's
seen
crazy.
both. Either way, it's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
but no, like his portrayal of Kingpin is amazing, and like it goes without saying, like there's a reason why they brought him and Cox back, right? Like but
well, you
watching
can't
how
keep
he
Cox down for sure.
ideally,
I've seen D'Onofrio, like he's done stuff like to promote this. Like, he did Hot Ones or something stupid like that. That dude is skinny as fuck. Like you look at him because he grows out his beard, so it's like, who the fuck is that? Oh shit, that's Kingpin, but he's all skinny.
Yeah,
I forgot what I saw him in where he's like in between the Daredevil stuff, and he's regular shape and big beard, and he's funny. Like he's just
Oh, dude, he's
but
hilarious.
He's a great, like he is one of the finest actors of our time. But like living actors for sure. Like this dude is like how you said, like unsung or underrated. But I don't feel like he's underrated just because I love him and I follow his career. So for me, he's properly rated.
Well, but that's the thing where it's like it's
Like
it's
fucking, I wish Jay was here because he hated his Law and Order, Criminal Intent. But for me, Criminal Intent is my shit. Like people love SVU, but I love Criminal Intent. Criminal Intent. Like this dude was the shit.
I don't understand why people like SVU so much. Like,
well, because it's the child rape and all that. Like
I don't understand. Like, why do they
people?
want?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those stories are sexy to people. Like those people coming to justice. Like you feel something's done. With Criminal Intent, it's like you're actually like it's like, but how many shows are there about criminal intent? Like, profilers and mentalists and things like that. Like,
no, absolutely.
And the way he didn't even play it like a mentalist there. Like, he played it like a dude that's just like, this is the work. This is the work. It's so good. Like, I wish. Yeah, I'm just happy that I could watch Criminal Intent in like 2 Sundays, like from beginning to end.
No, it's one of those things. I say it like that only because, like, I feel like he doesn't get offered larger roles, and I don't understand why. Because it's like, like, I feel like he could do anything. Like, I know that he got offered. Well, you know what? I feel like the last big role he got offered was when they did The Cell with Jennifer Lopez, right? Like, I was like, that was like the last like movie role that he got offered, and I know that movie bombed. Yeah, it wasn't because of him.
No, and it was actually actually a really good movie.
It's better than people give it credit for. It's not great, but
No, I love it. Like, for me, like, it's
it's real interesting.
I love like Hellraiser shit in the Cube and all that.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
Like, so for me, it's like, this is right up my alley. Like, I'll pay his SAG base to get a second one.
There it is. There it is. So, look, well, J-Lo's ready, so.
And you can't keep Cox down with J-Lo.
Anyway. So, yeah, man, I mean, what about you, Oz? What are you hoping to see out of season 2? Like, is there anything in particular that you would like to see happen?
No, just more Daredevil.
That's it. Just more Daredevil.
I know we're getting Jessica Jones, but if Luke Cage happened to just kind of walk by in the back, I'd still be happy.
Listen, that's the thing where Moses was talking about Kingpin, like the fall of Kingpin from a political standpoint. And, I know in the comics, it's like right after Kingpin, we had Mayor Luke Cage. Like, it would be crazy if that's what ended up happening. Like, I don't think that is something that should necessarily happen, just because I don't know if, like, we're going to earn that through the course of a Daredevil television show.
To a degree, it is kind of following that path a little bit. But we also, we could get Jameson. Mayor Jameson.
Mayor Jameson. Hey, listen. I would mess with that potentially. Like, Jameson feels like it could happen a little bit more so than Luke Cage, but I don't know. That might just be my own real world cynicism coming through.
Jameson was before Fisk, right, in the comics?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, that's interesting.
I could go for season 3 with now Mayor Cage. Yeah,
look, I definitely feel like there's groundwork that could be laid where we get to that eventually, no question. Like, and it would be. I think it would make for actually a good story in the MCU. But we'll see. It depends on because technically we don't have him back yet as Cage, right? In the MCU, so
we don't know.
Well, there's a news story right now, like actually today, where he commented on it, and he said that he wants Jessica Jones and Luke Cage to have the family do the family show now. But I'm like, of course you do. You want a paycheck. But his character and his portrayal of the character, his show was good, and and it's like comics accurate to a degree. So
100%.
His idea is like, so it's like if you're bringing everybody back, like, why not me too? Like, I got kids to put to college, like, and there's no reason why they shouldn't really. I mean, maybe if they want to get somebody younger or something, but
black people gonna be pissed.
But look,
I'm not mad at them.
People pissed
but I'm
at
not
Disney.
mad. Say again.
I need more black people pissed at Disney. So it's like, let's do this.
That's a surefire way to do it.
Let's do it.
Listen,
let's do it.
Because Luke Cage, the Luke Cage show was so black that if this dude ends up with Jessica Jones, they're gonna be like, oh, they done sold it back, because not a lot of the folks watching the TV shows aren't reading the comics. They don't know.
But they got together in the shows
and in Defenders.
Yeah, but that was just like a little one night stand type.
Hey, you know what I always say? I say two things, Larry.
You say a lot of things.
No, I say two things. Fuck people and read fucking comics. You know? So it's
Uh-oh.
like,
Oh yeah, that's okay. More. Okay.
yeah.
I thought he was gonna be like, get money. No. I was like, oh schmack, there it is. Okay, but no, you do say both of those things.
Those are the
so you're
mantras.
right.
Like I
Yeah.
I do transcendental meditation. They say don't say out your mantras, but those are my two mantras.
So okay. Anybody got anything else they want to say about Daredevil?
I do
Born
have
Again?
criticisms. So
Oh yeah,
it's
tell me the criticisms. Yeah, what
so-
are the criticisms?
Charlie Cox playing the blind guy, like he's good, you know, but he you know, he's not Jamie Foxx's Ray Charles good. You know,
This is true.
okay.
I agree with you.
And it shows in a couple scenes. Like
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a couple scenes in there, and I hope you saw them. I was probably saw them. Yeah, I'm not blind, and I was looking at the same thing, which is Karen Page's titties. So fucking, there's a scene where Daredevil's like talking to her, and he's like being blind, but instead of being like, he's like.
I mean, those things occur a lot, dude.
Yeah,
That's
you know.
just how the eyes wander, Mo.
You know, talk
Hey,
about laying on hands,
yeah.
like you know.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing because he's not wearing glasses and shit, and it's hard to play blind when you don't have glasses because the blindness, what it is, like the reason our eyes are fixed like this is because our brain is focusing on what we see, the information we get. So when you're actually blind, they actually go like click, you know, like they start going in different directions and shit. That's why people wear glasses because it's just off-putting to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so yeah, so there's some scenes where I'm like, this dude literally just caught a glimpse of her curvature or something, or whoever you know, in movie magic, it could have been just a stand-in while he's recording his shots, you know. So and I'm like, oh man, I caught that motherfucker, you know. I don't have Disney like that, so I got like a 480p version, like a SD version over the antenna, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I still saw that shit, you know. So because I boycott Disney, if you haven't known. And then the other part was a little bit. And I think part of it is the performance, and part of it is the audio editing, where everybody's like, "Hey, Kingpin, how you doing?" And he's like, "We need this," and I'm like, "Those dudes should be like, what?" Like, because he's like, I felt like D'Onofrio a little bit of that gravelly, like, you know, Larry. He did his voice like this, and sometimes the equalizer's not right, so you can't hear what he says. But everybody's like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, around him, it's like, we need. His time is done. You know, and it's like, come on, man. What the fuck you fucking whispering for? There's people like 5 feet from you. You gotta project. You know, like, and I get that's artistic performance or whatever. And then the problem is the audio editor like boosts his volume up, so it's like he could talk like this but you know, for perspective, it's like, hey Larry, we gotta take Manhattan over. You know, yeah, I'm the Kingpin. We gotta take Manhattan. You know, that it's artistic choice. I get it, but the audio editing kind of threw me off a little bit. And then
I like that he does that. No, go ahead. Finish your thought. No, finish.
And Charlie Cox did another one. Like he had there was that whole scene where he looked at her tits, and he's talking fine. Then they sit in the car, and she's like, "Well, you know how it is and everything." And then he's like, they're in the car, and then all of a sudden he's like, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know. And granted, you know, I did have to watch it over the antenna. I didn't have my you know, Adobe does 5-to-1 audio ratio. I do 6-to-1 because I got 5 surround sound speakers, 1 speaker that does everything at once, and then my subwoofer. So I wasn't watching it in my setup because, you know, so I get it. But so it's probably in the mixing. Maybe it's my fault, but I did feel a little bit of the Kingpin was a little bit of caricature of what he does for the Kingpin. Just in some scenes, not every scene, you know.
Got it.
And it's not like bad acting. It's more of the, like, he had to put it on a little more. And, I mean, but it's okay. It's funny. Like, you know, I mean,
it's
for
funny.
this purposes, for this purposes, it's funny. The show, the performance, everything's still good, but that's just a little bit of my. That's the only critiques I have.
It took you out of it for a second.
For a second, yeah, but the story is good. The story as a whole is good. So I'm just an as a whole. Yeah.
Nah, listen, that's fair. Like, I mean, I would definitely agree with you in the sense that I did feel myself that there were moments where Charlie Cox, I'm like, that fool could see. Like you, like you could tell that he could see, you know, and don't get me wrong, it's not that none of us feel like he can't see in real life. It's just that we're not supposed to like have a moment where we're like, man, he can see while he's acting like he can't, right? Like we're supposed to believe that he and I will say that most of the time I feel like that's true, but there was a moment where I felt that same way. It might be the same moment, honestly, but I'm not certain because I didn't connect it with her cleavage. I just was like, oh, he could see. No, like he could see. You could tell, you know.
Was it after their training and stuff?
I think it was during the training sequence. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I think it was during the training sequence.
See, like,
you can see.
He's like, let me get that sweat off of you. It's my Daredevil superpower.
Mo reminded me of another moment that I just loved. It's one thing for Matthew Lillard's character to punk like regular politicians, just regular people.
Right.
But the scene where it's him and Kingpin, and Kingpin's like, "Oh, you've disrespected my wife."
Yeah.
And Lillard's just like, so anyway, so we're gonna do
right. I thought he was gonna be like, you need to apologize or something, but it sure didn't come.
Yeah, I was expecting that, and he's just like, yeah. So anyway, blah blah blah.
I did love that scene though because it's like it shows how that's the gravitas that his character has. Like, like that's the word of the day today, gravitas. But it's like you know you don't know what this dude has and can do yet. You know, like so he just literally walks in like, oh yeah, this super villain and political figure could just have me disappeared right now.
Right.
And I don't care. Like he's not. He can't.
I was waiting for Matthew Lillard to say "fuck your couch" in that scene. Like he's just like whatever. All right.
It was so good. He was so good. I'm. Fuck Quentin Tarantino. I love Quentin Tarantino though. I do. But it's like you know, I think maybe Matthew Lillard filmed this. Like you know what? Fuck Quentin Tarantino. I'm gonna show him what an actor is.
You know what? I'm gonna buy some of Matthew Lillard's whiskey.
He has whiskey.
That Ice Nine Kills collab.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's technically a whiskey ad.
That it is, and he's part of that too. Yeah, dude. He was great in that too. Yeah, fuck.
Was that what Ice Nine?
Ice Nine Kills.
Yeah, you remember that music video where the guy's the Joker?
He doesn't go on our Discord.
Yeah. No,
that's
I do
Ice Nine
that.
Kills, and that's basically a commercial for the whiskey. Horrorwood Reserve whiskey,
but
which
it's
is
also a music video for the song. So you know,
crazy.
And those guys.
So
are so
man.
Good. I like I didn't think I would like them like that, but they're so good.
So cool. Anybody else got any criticisms they want to get out before we do some ratings?
Heck, you got any criticisms over the review?
Over the review, no. You guys made me want to actually watch it.
Bam!
It's a good jumping off point for Daredevil. Like, you don't need to watch any of the other ones. Just watch this one.
Listen, I would agree. Honestly, I feel like the recap. You can just watch the recap and then go right into episode 1. Yeah.
I never even finished season 3 of the Netflix one. I was like, they talk too much.
You're in the perfect. That was the one where he was like the Daredevil, the least. Like.
Yeah,
it's like he was wearing a gray suit, but it wasn't a fall from grace suit. Like, he's just in a regular ass wool ass fucking tie and shit.
You are so silly, dude. He's in a regular wool tie.
Like he had all these suits, like upgrades, and then he just goes back to that fucking
workshop.
He just puts the fucking bandages in that fucking. Was he a fucking Ninja Turtle? Man, get the fuck out of here.
He is. He is. Or the Ninja Turtles or him. Either way. Oh my.
If it's like that, then I'd rather, if it's like that, I'd rather just watch that old movie with Rutger Hauer, Blind Fury. He just fucks people up. He don't put a mask or nothing.
Blind Fury's so good.
It's fucking amazing. It's one of my
so
favorite movies
good.
of all time, dude. He throws a guy off of that building. Like,
Dude, oh my god. Anyway, okay, let's do this. Let's rate Daredevil Born Again, season 2, episode 1. Moses Magnum, what would you rate?
man, that
Or
first
episode
episode.
1.
Yeah, look, I'm glad because I came in with my review because I thought more was out, but I could only had the time to watch one. But if it's only one, dude, this is probably my favorite episode of the whole run. I like Charlie Cox for Daredevil because I'd seen him in Boardwalk Empire already. He was bad as fuck in there too. Like, if you love Cox, you should watch Boardwalk Empire. Yeah, but so like I was excited to see him, and everything's been good, and the action's good. He's a good actor where he can perform the character that he's portraying properly and well, and he's good at the action shit too. So right here, this one focused more on story than action, and it still gave you enough action to be like, okay, this is Daredevil. Like this felt like reading like some of those like 92, 93 like post fall from grace Daredevil comics, and those are one of my favorite eras. So this has felt like that. Like you could read a whole issue and not have any of the fight yet, but it's the next issue starts where that other issue left off, and it's a big old fight, and then it goes back to like the intrigue, the drama. A lot of Daredevil stuff is drama too, so that I think it was a perfect choice to make it more of a series than a movie, because it's not traditional superhero shit. It is drama,
Yeah.
Like, and growing up reading the Frank Miller era, like that was really because those were like soap operas. You know what I mean?
They are 100%.
They're all talking with ninjas and shit. It has
Right.
romance. It has romance, and then ninjas trying to kill you,
Right.
And then it's like you find the love of your life, and it's a ninja trying to kill you too, Like,
Right.
It's like,
Right.
So it's like
That's what will happen from time to
it's
time.
literally like I would have loved One Life to Live or All My Children or General Hospital or Days of Our Lives a lot better if there was ninjas trying to kill people in it too,
There it is. That's why X-Men's great.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. Man.
So
And
there it
wrestling.
is. So 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5? Which one did you say?
6 out of 5. Yeah, sorry.
6 out of 5. Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
I loved it. Yeah. I was pissed that I loved it. Fucking Larry, man, made me watch this shit. I'm boycotting Disney, man.
There it is. Oscar, what would you rate Daredevil Born Again season 2 episode 1?
Episode 1, 5 out of 5. I'd like to come back when it's over and like do the whole season.
We'll do it.
But
No, I ain't watching it.
I mean, the first season was fine, and I think the second season they got their shit together now.
Yeah.
So I feel like it should be pretty consistent all the way through.
Got you. Okay. Sounds good. As for myself, I am going to go ahead and give Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 1, 5 out of 5, man. They're like everything that I was hoping I would get out of a Daredevil episode, out of a live-action Daredevil, I got out of this particular episode. It was so cool, so fun, and I can't wait to see where it all goes. And yeah, we will come back at the end of the season and talk about it again.
As well as the Punisher one shot.
Right. Listen, look, you're right. Look, depending on how this all goes, we might have to wait until, like, the Daredevil review might be at the same time as the Spider-Man Brand New Day review. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? We'll see. We'll have to see. Hecht, what would you rate the review?
Reviews 5 out of 5. I might have to steal somebody's Disney.
There it is.
I got you, Hecht.
All right, cool.
The LA Sports Fan 09 says 9 out of 10. I'm assuming that's for the episode, but it might be for our review. I don't know. Either way, we'll take it. 9 out of 10, which is basically a 4 out of 5, I assume, or 4.5 out of 5. right? So
Yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Yeah.
right. So there it is. Okay, you guys ready to talk about some Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, it was. Oh, it says, yeah, the episode. Okay, yeah, 4.5. I'm not mad at it. There it is. So, Green Lantern. Green Lantern number 33 came out, which is the Legacy 600th issue of Green Lantern. Oz got his Green Lantern gear on. Oz. Well, let me just go ahead and mention before we get into it. This book, it's an oversized issue because it's like the 600th issue.
54 pages.
Right, there it is. They do have it kind of broken down into like different sections because you do have different like writers and artists on different parts of it, even though the majority of it is written by Jeremy Adams. Like 3 out of the 4 sections, but even the sections, even though it's broken by sections, it's still kind of like a continuous story for the most part, kind of, sort of, because, and it's the book is kind of or showing a transition or walking us through a transition of Hal Jordan. Like, because Hal Jordan has been the star of the Green Lantern book as of late, and it seems like they're trying to show the transition between Hal Jordan being the focus and going to Kyle Rayner as the primary focus. Which, if I'm not mistaken, Oz, like you're a Kyle Rayner fan, right? Like you've been,
no,
like you're like
no.
Are you not a Kyle Rayner fan?
I mean, I don't hate the guy. I'm a Jessica Cruz guy.
You're thinking of Lloyd. Lloyd is
Oh, is Lloyd a Kyle Rayner guy?
He's because that was his like. He got into Green Lantern when all the Parallax stuff was happening, and then Kyle Rayner was like the next one coming up.
You're probably making the assumption because I'm such a great artist myself.
No, I thought you
connection.
I thought I know that you're a Hal Jordan guy through and through. I knew that. But
no.
Are you not a Hal Jordan guy?
No.
Wait,
like, he's more a Jessica Cruz guy than a Hal Jordan guy.
You're saying
before Jessica Cruz, not Hal Jordan either. It's like you don't even know me, Lawrence.
Listen, because all I'm saying is, I thought Hal Jordan was your favorite Green Lantern because I've known you before Jessica Cruz was a thing. But who's your favorite Green Lantern before Jessica Cruz?
There's 2 correct answers to that. Because the Ultimate is technically not considered a Green Lantern anymore. Oh shit! Sinestro. Sinestro, the greatest of all Green Lanterns. Okay,
come on, man. That doesn't count.
First of all, he's the greatest Green Lantern of all time.
Oh my god.
Second of all, okay, set him aside then. Fine, because you don't know lanterns enough to understand how great he is.
I understand, but it doesn't count.
Guy Gardner.
Are you a Guy Gardner fan?
Guy Gardner is the best.
He is.
He's like the pit bull for that you walk around with, and like whatever happens, it doesn't care. It's just gonna defend you and fucking.
Well, it's gonna do the job that needs to be done, and he's stubborn about it. And he's going to get it done. And he wants to fit whatever the paradigm is, too. He just has, it's just harder to control. Yeah.
And that's just
he's harder to control.
Before Jessica Cruz was a thing. After the Jessica Cruz book, I'm more of a Cruz fan than a Guy Gardner fan.
But, okay. Okay. I just...
Look, the man had his green ring taken away, so he just took Sinestro's. He's like, it's mine now.
He took Sinestro's yellow ring or his green ring?
Yes.
Throughout the whole time with like the death of Superman, he was wearing a yellow ring, right?
Yeah, it was Sinestro's ring.
Yeah.
That's wild. Listen, and don't get me wrong.
Sinestro without a ring.
That's crazy. Okay. Look. Listen, I did not realize that. Like, I don't remember us having a conversation about you saying how much you love Guy Gardner.
That's because I
But
Also, his
usually talk about
costume, his costume
Sinestro.
is like a Dragon Ball Z character back in the day. He had like the unitard with just the vest over it.
yeah, no, I mean, listen, I personally like guy like I think all the Green Lanterns are pretty decent, honestly, in general. But I think Guy Gardner might be my least favorite Green Lantern, unless you're talking about like Alan Scott.
Does he count?
I mean, it
Technically,
depends on how you want to. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, but
Is,
it depends, right? It depends on how you want to, like. And I'm just
Exactly.
talking about.
He's not
I'm
in the
talking about Green
core.
Lanterns.
Like
Yeah.
technically,
Right.
he's magic. He's not
Yeah,
even
exactly, and like, and
It's just
that's
like a
like I said,
shard of a ring or something that he got,
it
right? Or
it
something
all
like that?
depends on how you want to like what we're talking about. We're talking about characters, or we're
Originally,
talking about
originally it was a shard, and then when they reboot
Yeah.
it, yeah, it's just the green, the same thing that Swamp Thing
Something has, yeah.
interesting. So,
And
but so
that's why one of his weaknesses is wood, because it's like natural.
Yeah,
He's fucking
right.
made of natural
And he's
magic.
gay.
and I knew that you're. I knew. Oh God. I know that you're.
See, here's the thing. Like my brother, you would get along with my brother good, well, Larry, because he used to make fun of me for liking Guy Gardner. He's like, you like gay Gardner. Like, hey, you like Alan Scott.
Lawrence, all the years you've seen me walking around with a fucking leather motorcycle jacket, and you never made the connection.
Like he used to dress like the James Gunn Guy Gardner.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't know. I did not know that was like a Guy Gardner thing. No, that's interesting. That's really
I
interesting.
always talk about Sinestro first, and
Yeah.
now more recently Jessica Cruz, obviously, because she's
Yeah,
like her
No,
story
Jessica-
is amazing to me.
I agree. No, I agree. Jessica Cruz is a pretty amazing character.
But I
agree.
can admit that like Guy Gardner like has some of the funniest fucking like dude got punched by Batman and was knocked out from to 2 issues. He gets punched in 1 issue and wakes up 2 issues later.
I mean, listen, like, and I guess that's the thing for Guy Gardner, where it's like Guy Gardner, and part of it is just like how people choose to portray the character, right?
Yeah.
Like Guy Gardner has some super high highs, but he has some like really low lows, and that's like kind of the thing where it's like, and that's part of his shtick.
Dude, his whole Viltrumite thing. Well, it wasn't Viltrumite, but I forget whatever. He's half alien. I forget what that half is, but that was some nonsense, man. That was like some drugs.
And I'm not even talking about necessarily like bad stories. I'm even talking about just like I'm talking about just like in character events where it's like sometimes Guy Gardner is the most competent dude in the room, and other times he's like literally the person you can't trust to do anything right. And it's weird because it's like that should not be the same person,
See,
But
that's why you should know why I like the character so much, because Booster Gold's the exact same way.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
see, but here's the thing though. I feel like Booster Gold's different, and I do
He's
know
a little
you
more
like.
consistent, I think. Yeah.
Well, not only is he consistent, but the way they write him is, it's almost like he pretends to be that, and secretly he's doing more behind the scenes.
It depends on who's writing them, because I've talked on this show a lot about The Gift, which is a Batman story with
That's true.
with Booster Gold in it,
Yeah.
and it's fucking Tom King.
Yeah,
He annoys me. But see how they write Booster Gold in that, and he's legitimately just an idiot in that.
yeah,
Like his plan from start to finish is just the stupidest thing in the world. And the
yeah.
only thing that saves Tom King is his fucking CIA psychological training that he fucking uses to examine superheroes.
Yeah, no, I hear where you're coming from with that. So yeah, and it would be nice if, and again, this is the reason why you're supposed to have like good editors, right? Like the editors are the people that are supposed to make sure that things feel consistent, right? Because writers are there to be creative.
Read a Tom King Booster Gold and then read Jurgen's Booster Gold, and you see a completely different character.
This is true. This is true.
I heard his Superman Spider-Man story is really good, but I don't know yet.
Tom King did one or Jurgen?
Yeah, the Tom King one. Yeah,
Oh,
Jurgens
okay.
didn't do one. It was Tom King, Matt Fraction, Jeff Lemire, and I forget.
Yeah, I remember we talked about it.
Is
Where
that
we
the
were
one
talking
you
about
got, or because they're doing 2 issues of that, right? They're doing the DC
that's the
and
one
the
I
Marvel.
got. Yeah, that's the one I got. So.
And then does the other one come out next week or next month or something?
Next month, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I already have 2 on my pull list, but I don't know if they could get me the white cover.
I'll hit the comic book shop this weekend, so I'll pick it up on Saturday.
Yeah. So okay, so let's talk about this Green Lantern book. So like I
Hold on.
mentioned,
Real quick,
what?
sorry, I'm reading a comic book while we're doing the show. But the first story is Mark Waid and Jorge Jimenez. And like,
Oh, you're talking about you're talking about in Spider-Man. I mean, in Superman,
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, dude, and nobody's mentioned this online. Like that's their good. I'm like, dude, like this is really like. I can't.
No, we literally talked about it last week. I told you Mark Waid was writing it.
You say a lot of things.
Look,
No,
look,
but
we
I'm
talked.
talking about like after it's come out, like as they're like everybody like says, oh, the Jeff Lemire story is my favorite, or the Tom King one's my favorite. Nobody's mentioned the Mark Waid one. Like,
Well, listen, Mark Waid is the current writer of Superman, right?
I'm not reading.
I'm pretty sure he is. Like at least one of the Superman books is him. I think the other one is Williamson, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that.
That's the one I'm reading.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's the current writer, so he might be getting less props only because he's writing Superman like on the regular.
Yeah.
And so maybe I don't know, but still, yeah.
Like,
that issue's a murderer's row, though.
And the thing is also but you're getting like people that don't normally write Superman or Spider-Man, like Matt Fraction or Jeff Lemire, well, I mean Tom King's a little different, but
listen, let's hold it. We'll talk about it next week.
Sorry, I'm excited.
It's okay. We'll talk about it next week. Let's talk about Green Lantern.
I'm not going to be on this show next week. I'm
have
in
you
Canada
have you even read it, or
you're not? Have I read Green Lantern?
No. It was Mo. You read
we're talking about a good comic book. Yeah. No, I haven't. I was just looking at it because we were talking about like who wrote what. So I decided to take a peek, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta say this. So I gotta derail the show. Yeah. So.
So can we talk about Green Lantern now, or are you guys good?
I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jeremy Adams wrote most of it. I Love L.A., which is kind of like the backbone of the stories. The art is by oh man, is it Hermenico? Is how you say it? How do you say his name?
Yeah, Hermenico. Hermenico. That's about
okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know if it's Zer or her, but yeah. But look, I'm familiar with the artist. I just don't. I haven't looked it up yet. For the Hal Jordan origin, Dan Jurgens does the pencils with Norm Rampin doing the inks, and then we have for Kyle Rayner's origin, we have V. Ken Marion doing the art, and then Veronica Gandini doing the colors, and then the Light in the Darkness story, which is like a Kyle Rayner kind of backup story, is Ron Mars with art by Darryl Banks. And Chris Sotomayor does the colors. I should mention Brightest Day has colors by Adriano Lucas, and I Love L.A. has colors by...
you're just going to skip over Jurgens drawing it, huh?
I literally said it, but you're not listening.
You said Jurgens and Bratman?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I said both of them.
I don't listen to shit you say.
This is what I'm saying. It's like, dude, just assume that you didn't hear me say the right thing because you're biased.
You didn't explain it right.
No, I literally just said their names. Like that's all. Like I literally said what they did in their names. Like that's all. Colorist, colorist for I Love L.A. Romulo Farado Jr. So, all right. So, yeah, let's talk about this book, because this is Kyle Rayner moving back to Los Angeles to be the Green Lantern on Earth. Basically, like, I guess Hal was like, come home, and it was like, I don't know. Look, I'm sitting here like, I haven't been reading Green Lantern, and so Oz, I was hoping. I don't know if you have been or not, kinda a little bit, because I know you haven't been super happy with Green Lantern books in a minute.
Well, I haven't been happy with Absolute, but the regular ones are fine. Not amazing, but they're fine.
Okay, so the things that they kind of mention in this book that happened in like issue 32.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't read the whole thing. I got up to the part where they're moving into the apartment, and was it Wally? I think was taking him out to lunch.
You didn't read you didn't read this whole issue, is what you're saying?
Not the whole thing. Like I started to, and then ran out of time.
Well, no, I'm just talking about like in the beginning of the book, like.
Dude, the beginning was like 3 pages on LA traffic.
Yeah, but they talk about a prison break, and he comes like.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm literally like, you all are saying like, oh, you're the prison was it. I'm talking about like the first page after the cover is like Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner having a conversation.
Oh yeah.
That is probably after the last event. I'm a book, either 1 or 2 books behind. I think just one, because the last one I read was the WWE edition. Not the
okay,
but the Galactic Brawl or whatever.
Brawl, right. But that's like
Space Slam.
Right, but that's like not even like a regular issue of Green Lantern. That's like.
Oh, it was a regular.
Yes.
It was.
That's why I think I'm only
it's like a one shot. It's like a tie-in.
Yeah,
no, you're right. It's like a tie-in. It's a good tie-in.
No, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that what I was trying to figure out is it starts off with like Kyle Rayner having a conversation with Hal Jordan, and he's like, basically kind of like, hey, like you take care of Earth while I'm gone, and then he like gets zapped away, and Kyle's like, whoa, what's going on? And I'm just like, okay, is that like what happened at the end of like the last issue of Green Lantern? I don't know, because it doesn't say that that's what happened in the last issue, but it shows that. And so it kind of gives you like the whole idea of like Hal Jordan's going to be somewhere else, and Kyle Rayner is now going to be like the Green Lantern on Earth right now. And then we get to LA Traffic and Jessica Cruz. Talking to listen, I got my Jessicas confused for a hot second. I corrected myself.
See how deep his DC bias is?
Like Jessica Cruz basically talking to Kyle as like the head of the Green Lantern Corps, like, hey, find these fugitives, what I'm saying, and all that kind of stuff, which basically sets up like the backbone of the story. So I just was wondering, I'm like, yeah, is that I don't know how much of that is like.
I haven't read the book just before. I haven't read 32. This is 33.
Got it.
Just kind of scanning through it real quick. The last couple of pages are them talking on the moon, which is the opening of this book.
Okay, so it does feel like it. Okay, so it does seem like it does
go
directly from one to the other. Okay, got you. Okay, cool. That's cool. And don't get me wrong. Like, I personally felt like it set up what it was trying to set up well enough. Because as a person, like, I read like the first like maybe like 6 issues of this Green Lantern run, and then I didn't get back to it. Not because it was bad. It was just it was regular. It was. I'll say whatever regular. It was good. Yeah, really. That's the thing. It's like not only are there a lot of comics, but it was just one of those things where it was like, this is a good story, and I felt like it was executed well, but it wasn't so compelling that I'm like, I need to be reading Green Lantern, and so I didn't get back to it.
They rotate who's going to be on Earth all the time.
Right, in general.
At this point, we need to kill like 3 or 4 Earth Lanterns because there's way too goddamn many of them.
There are a lot of Earth Lanterns. Do you really think they need to kill them, or do you think they just need to like put them someplace else?
No, take out a few because it's too many.
Who would you kill?
Teen Lantern and Construct Lantern and maybe Simon Bass because all 3 nobody knows what to do with.
Who is Construct Lantern?
You know. At one point, this wasn't too long ago.
Hold on. Moses, who's Construct Lantern?
It's that thing, the AI thing, right? Like it's like an AI made from the ring. It was in the whatchamacallit. It was the one that from the book where Hal Jordan lost his powers, right?
He's right, but it wasn't a Hal Jordan thing. Is Jon
Okay.
Stewart made it?
But it's in the backup of that, like where I first heard about it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Jon Stewart's on another planet was backups to the regular Green Lantern books. Yeah.
That story was back up to the Hal Jordan book when he was on Earth and didn't have a ring anymore.
Yeah.
So Jon Stewart's
That's
story
the current run of Green Lantern. That's the first few issues.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I said. That's where the construct. That's where I heard about the construct Green Lantern.
Yeah,
in the
Jon Stewart created a construct of his dead sister to take care of his ailing mother.
Oh,
and that construct gained sentience at some point.
I didn't know that construct gained sentience.
It's in that second issue of that Green Lantern run.
Oz told us about it.
I think it's getting a blue ring now. Like I think it's a Blue Lantern now, technically, that's made out of Green Lantern. Exactly. You see, this is why we need to just get rid of that.
That's amazing. I love it.
There was also, my original construct Green Lantern it wasn't quite a construct, but it was an AI. Is in, the Grant Morrison.
Animal Man?
No, the Grant Morrison, the Green Lantern, where he gets stuck inside the ring.
Moses, you're the only one that liked that.
He's
None
like
of
Tron.
That.
I know, but that's where they got the idea. Like,
no,
and then you can tell I'm passionate about it because I'm sounding like fucking.
Seth Rogen.
I turned into Seth Rogen when I'm passionate.
That LA sports fan wants to know why we think 90% of DC fans hate Green Lantern.
I think
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true. I don't like. Now, it depends on what you're talking about when you say DC fans. Like, if you're talking about, movie people, then Ryan Reynolds is the answer to that question.
It's like saying wrestling fans when you mean WWE fans. You gotta find out if you're really talking about DC fans.
Yeah. If you're talking about DC Comics fans, I don't think 90% of DC Comics fans hate Green Lantern.
I've seen a lot of DC fans angry that on the Lanterns TV show.
Well, I mean, I didn't even get to talk to you all about that because I wasn't on that episode, but that joint looks cool. Either. No, I mean, it looks crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, who wants that? I don't even understand. Like, who wants that?
James Gunn.
No, I think that was
was before James Gunn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's
letting it happen still.
Well, he has to make it work into the grand scheme of whatever he wants to do. But
listen, I personally feel like even the casting, like I think neither one of those people is a good cast for either one of those characters.
Yeah,
and they're both good actors.
You got playing Jon Stewart. I think is fine.
No.
Look, Aaron Pierre is a great actor, but
I haven't seen him in anything else. So I have nothing to judge him on.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, well, first of all, I mean, the main thing for me is just like, I want you to look like the character you're supposed to be. He doesn't look like Jon Stewart at all.
Yeah.
He looks more like Hal Jordan than Jon Stewart, which is crazy.
And that's the thing, especially
he looks more like Hal Jordan than than the guy playing Hal Jordan.
Hey, you know what I want? What I really want is I want Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, and and I want Joe Pesci as Chip.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you right now, Joe Pesci voicing Chip would be hilarious.
Yeah, it would.
I'm not sure if it would be good or comic accurate, but it would be hilarious. Like, I'm sure Joe Pesci would have a blast doing
DC it. Could work.
Listen, absolute. But no, man.
But the reality is, I would want dream casting. It'd be like fucking, was it like Idris Elba and Kevin Costner?
Or just do friggin', just use friggin', whatchamacallit? Oh, jeez. Of course,
Courtney
I'm
B.
gonna
Vance?
lose names. Yes, I was gonna say Courtney. No, I was not gonna say Courtney because I'm talking about Hal Jordan actually.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, just use Nathan Fillion. Like, and I understand that
But
he was
he's
like a
already.
different Lantern
Yeah, he's
in
already.
another movie. I don't
Yeah.
care. Just erase it.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
just do
but
the
they can't
do over.
Yeah, but Guy
Yeah, of
Gardner's
course you
gonna show
can.
up in this show too.
Yeah.
Is he? Is he really?
Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah.
Well, it would be
Just
better
like he
if
showed
we
up
just,
in Peacemaker too.
if we let Nathan Fillion be Hal Jordan, and then let somebody else come in as Guy Gardner.
Well, dude, like let's say he played both, but they did good, good design where it's like, and then his performance is good where he could play both types.
No, I mean Nathan Fillion could do that. He's talented enough to do it, and he'll pull it off. But let's just pretend like he wasn't that. And I'm just saying, if James Gunn says let's just pretend, the people will do that for James Gunn.
Oh yeah, that's what I hate about him. He has too much.
No,
power.
100%, and that's my whole thing. Because especially if you're gonna cast an older Hal Jordan anyway, like how in the world would it not end up being Nathan
Dude,
Fillion?
but how good would a Kevin Costner be?
No, Kevin. Listen, I don't believe for 1 second that Kevin Costner has any passion for playing a Hal Jordan Green Lantern. And I'm not saying that
he's an actor.
He's
a good actor.
He's a professional. He's a professional, and he'll do a job.
Dude,
he's not gonna do a better job than Nathan Fillion.
Like,
he's not gonna do a better job than Nathan Fillion.
No, that's not true. But I mean, that may be true, but we can't do that no more. So, and the thing is, but here's the thing: it was like, have you ever watched Yellowstone?
But here's the thing:
I literally thought he was a Trump supporter in real life. And
here's the counter argument. There's nothing about a Green Lantern series that should be Yellowstone. But that's what they're going. That's what it feels like. That's what they're going for in this.
He's done other stuff.
They said that's what they're going for with that show,
right? And what I'm saying is, I'm familiar with Kevin Costner's body of work.
If we're casting old dudes, then Jackie Earl Haley should have been Guy Gardner.
Yeah, and the dude from Deep Rising should have been. The dude from Deep Rising should have been.
No.
Rorschach, the actor that played Rorschach. Dude. Right? Look, see, yeah.
So
We've always said that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's old. He's too old for that now, but
But
if Hal Jordan's gonna be old, you might as well.
Was he? How old is he now?
He's like 75 or some shit.
64.
How old is Nathan Fillion?
Like 80 something.
No, he's probably like 59 or something.
I
just watched.
Am I wrong if feeling like 50?
Family. I watched him on an episode of Modern Family. He's like, I'm 44.
Fillion's 54.
Okay, and the other guy you said is what?
Like 64.
Okay, that's different. That's not the same.
I don't need that many old ass lanterns.
Well, no. He could play one of those blue guys.
I'm not like, I don't quite understand the idea of us casting all these people as older lanterns just because.
I said it that when we talked about it there.
Yeah.
He's either going to become Parallax or die at the end of that show.
You talking about the Lantern show?
Yeah, Hal Jordan's he's either Parallax or dead. And if he's Parallax, he might as well be dead.
Okay, let's talk about this joint because Lord knows it's like we're coming.
By the way, I was scanning through the
How old is the guy
Green
from Deep
Lantern
Rising?
book. As well, who what?
How old is the guy from Deep Rising? Like, because he could be Hal Jordan, I think. Still, he probably has the white hair to be Parallax one too.
You're wild. I don't even know who we're talking about from Deep Rising, but it doesn't matter.
It's such a good movie.
Everybody in that show is old.
In which show?
Deep Rising.
Well, it came out a long time ago.
Yeah, but
what year was Deep Rising?
Person is 98. The youngest person on here is Famke Janssen. Sorry.
Oh,
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, I don't know how old she is, but she looked older than she actually is.
But she's European, so she pulls it off well.
Oh, okay. If we want to go ahead and say that, sure.
You know what they say, European don't crack, you know?
I don't think they say that. I don't think that's the saying, but hey, what do I know?
After you drink America First whiskey, you'll say that. How old is the lead from Deep Rising while you have it up?
I
the lead
took
guy.
it down.
Ah, you bastard.
Just undo last tab.
Yeah.
Undo last tab.
If we're talking Treat Williams.
Yeah, I think that's him.
Oh my God, it doesn't. He was born in 51. I can't get like an actual,
oh my God.
Like, how old he is.
That's older than my mom.
71.
Yeah, he could be like, yeah. Oh, never mind. He can't be Hal Jordan. He died on June 12th, 2023.
Yeah, he died 2 years ago. He died at 71. My bad. He's not 71. Yeah, because I was doing the math like, that doesn't seem right.
Like I wanted that dude to be like Nick Fury. I wanted him to be, Wolverine at one point.
He could be Spectre.
See, this is why we don't mess with Oz
no, but
like
that's
this.
why we have AI. Like he could still have a career beyond his life.
All this laughing makes me want to pee again.
So let's just talk about Green Lantern 33. How about that?
Dude, man, I really want him to be the Spectre.
So
I'm gonna buy the rights to his essence from his family.
Listen, first of all, see, now you sounded real imperialistic right here. Talking about by the rights to his essence. Like, I don't know if you know what
so
that
means. I could make a Spectre movie with him as Hal Jordan the Spectre. It's going to be the shit, Larry.
So, let's talk about why you don't like Green Lantern 600, Moses.
Oh, I mean, just the run-of-the-mill book. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm just getting origin stories that I already know, but and as a comic book fan that reads fucking comics and shit, like I know these stories. I don't like you're trying to reinvent these characters, where it's like something like the Green Lantern Corps. Like the way you reinvent them is through a cataclysm or something. Like a galaxy-shaking, universe-shaking event. Like you don't do it like the character like it's whatever. Like even like the way they drew them on the 405, I'm like, you're going south. The valley's the other way. Like, I don't know. The panel just looked like they're going south on the 405.
The panel looked like they're going south. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just a me thing, just because how I feel about this. It wasn't a really good jumping on point for me. And now I do enjoy, I do enjoy Kyle Rayner's stories. I enjoy Lanterns, like, as a whole. And like I said, like, my favorite is the Grant Morrison run, But, because it's like, I mean, if you're out spacefaring in the deepest parts of the galaxy that are weird, like, why should physics be the same for everybody? Like,
you like the Grant Morrison run more than Blackest Night?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like, what the fuck? The fuck does death mean in the void of space? Like, like, why is it zombies? Like, no, I get that that's like an emotion part of that spectrum. So it works. It works for superhero comic books. But if you want to get weird of it, like a good Green Lantern book, like, well, the one I like, the Grant Morrison book I like, is more like a Doctor Strange quirky book that I like.
Gotcha.
So, and that's, for me, it's like, if you're going to these weird galaxies trying to enforce a law on people that have no concept of, like, a spinal cord, so it's like, how are you going to enforce, how are you going to threaten those type of people? How are you going to put law and order there, and potentially who's going to hide out there, and that's some of the concepts that book had a little bit, so it gets real mad. Honestly, I feel like the Grant Morrison, like, as much as I like it, he was phoning it in, because, like, he could have gotten real wild with it, like, one of my favorite lanterns is the one that, like, lives in the void, that there's no light, and so it's a bell, like a F-sharp bell.
F-sharp, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm like, that's how you do something weird like that in a superhero book, and I love that concept. Or even when you talk about the Spectrum, like, I love, was it Fleeks or whatever, like, to do the Avarice one. That is the
Oh
only
yeah,
one.
the Orange
Yeah.
Lantern.
Yeah. So it's like
Larfleeze.
Larfleeze, yeah. So I like those, and that's what I like about like. I feel where a lot of people think, oh, it's supposed to be like a cop drama. Even when you talk about the TV show, like a buddy cop thing, like you can have those concepts, but for me, it's more like Star Trek, you know, and that you're just trying to keep order. You're trying to keep other people from fucking from other people. You're the shepherd. You know, it's like a law enforcement thing where it's like you're the sheepdog that's protecting the sheep from the wolves, and then Green Lantern should be more like that in the galaxy. Come to LA, it's like they're spending time in traffic instead of fucking. You can't construct a fucking a drone ship that'll take you across the valley, man. Get the fuck out of here, you know. And I get it. It's for talking. It's for exposition and shit. But it's like, you know what? Let's hunt these motherfuckers. If they're bad as 7 motherfuckers from the galaxy broke out and they're in LA, dude, what the fuck are you doing standing in traffic? Even regular ass shitty cops have fucking sirens that get through traffic, you know?
Actually, and that annoyed me even more. As somebody born and raised in LA,
Yeah.
dude's there to like catch dangerous criminals. He's like, well, you got to get that LA experience and sit in traffic. And
Yeah.
Jessica is like, what the fuck? You said you're going after these criminals. You're just fucking sitting around bullshitting. You know, get out there, fucking catch some dudes. And he's just like, yeah, well, I'll get to that. You know, like fucking dangerous criminals.
This book is more like he's trying to fuck Odyssey. Like that's what it feels like. But they don't even say that. Yeah. So
I think they're friends, right? Because the way they imply it
but
is
it's
like
playing like it's playing like he's trying to fuck her. Because he's like, yeah,
Odyssey
yeah, I'm gonna be
fucks-
in traffic. Oh, I ran out of gas. You know, like
Connor Kent.
yeah. I don't give a fuck about all that.
Wally's,
is it Green Arrow?
Wally's grandkid, like that's why she looks familiar to him.
Oh, it's Wally's grandkid.
I think it's grandkid. What I have to look at.
So when he's making that reference about him messing with some chick in the future and all that, is it her?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang, that's crazy.
So that's where I found it annoying, and it's like, okay, are we gonna do like I don't need a new, like, first of all, if you're gonna reinvent the characters with like a retelling of their origin, call it fucking 600. Don't call it 33. You know.
I mean, it's both, right? It's Legacy
it ain't
600.
both. It says 33
I'm not sure
on
if we've
top.
had a Kyle Rayner origin like
We've
they do
had
this one.
2 origins. We had the original one, the new
No,
52
the original
one.
Yeah.
The new 52
Yeah, no,
one was an
we've
origin
had Kyle
book for him
Rayner
again.
origins
Yeah,
before.
like-
But we didn't have
So-
like he's a kid origin.
yeah, but
Did
I don't
we?
need that either. Like, why the fuck is the chick he
Oh, in
loves
high
look
school,
exactly
you mean? No.
like
Yeah.
the chick he liked looks exactly like his fucking mom. Like, you know?
or the girlfriend that leaves him because he's too dedicated to his art.
Right.
Like I don't
That's what I'm
I don't
saying, like,
remember that.
no, but I don't care about that. Like, I
That's
mean,
fair.
and that's the thing. Like, the artist, like, as good as the art is, I think he reused the mom art and the girl art because I'm like, man, why is this guy painting his mom like Titanic like that? Like, you know, and
That's
it turns
hilarious.
Out, and it, you know, when you read the words, it's like, oh, okay, it's a different chick. She looks exactly like his fucking mom. You know.
Oh shit! I'm looking at it right now, and yeah, he's
Yeah.
He's what?
If you just look
yeah,
at
what?
the
he's
art,
right.
if you look at the art, he's literally drawing the 2 same women. Like, if you don't
Like,
read
mom's
it,
got
Yeah.
glasses, and that's the difference.
But the art for but you're saying okay, I see what you're saying.
like,
Because like you're saying the mom in the comic.
yeah.
Kyle
Looks
Rayner's
this-
mom in the page before he meets his girlfriend looks like the girlfriend. In
I mean,
fact,
I think-
I'm actually
I
like I'm on that page now where the mom is leaving the
share
house
it. Share it.
and he's
Let the audience tell us, you know. And by
Yeah,
audience,
I'll
I mean heck.
I'll share this.
They
page.
do look similar, and I you're not wrong.
Yeah,
They
we,
do look
Larry, we don't
similar.
trust your eyes, okay?
No, I'm just saying that all I'm saying is they do look similar, and the reason, or not the reason, but they do look similar, and
See,
I
so
feel
this
like
is
that
the
might
mom.
just be right.
And then just because the actual girlfriend is in the next page, but she's this exact drawing. And dude, that's like her without the glasses.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like him idolizing his mom. Like even that page layout is like he's idolizing his mom. He's got Oedipus shit. You know,
just looking
like,
at this page, it looks like he's drawing his mom in this sexy pose.
I think that's just a shortcoming of the artist.
Oh, good. I thought you were telling me I had mommy issues because my mom died.
Go to the next
No,
page.
no. I think like
Look, she's even got fishnets and shit. Like, how the fuck that guy has a sexy mom like that? And look at the next page. Like you saw her mom. Now put the next page on.
All right, hold on. I gotta like reshare that or something.
But yeah,
and
man.
to answer LA Sports Fan 09, this is why DC fans hate Green Lantern.
That's hilarious. But yeah, man. It's
Okay, I got the next page up.
okay. I'm put it up. Hold on. There we go. That's the next.
So that's
Can
the
you-
girlfriend.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I agree with you that they do look alike. I think that's because the artist, unfortunately, isn't as good. And
And the thing is, I like the art too. Like it's now that I'm looking at it, it's like this dude, or was it Hermenico or whatever?
no, this is V. Ken Marion for this.
Oh,
part.
Vicky Mary. Okay, he loves Dragon Ball Z because he made Stan
Yeah.
Lee look like
Yeah, this is
Turtle
terrible,
Master.
Stanley.
No,
Which
but it's
is-
good. But it's good. It's okay. But her hair looks like Super Saiyan 4. Like
And this is like and that Stan Lake, which is actually Hex Avatar, that Stan Lake is yeah,
He looks
like
like the dude from Chavo del Ocho.
Don Ramon. Yeah.
wait, he what?
He looks like Don Ramon from Chavo del Ocho.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking that.
Although he's smiling, the other guy does. Don Ramon doesn't
He never
smile.
smiled.
Well, Lawrence might know it by its proper name, Chespirito. But
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Larry, you didn't watch
I
that
love when
series?
Lawrence
You,
is confused.
Ches Benito.
you didn't
Yep.
watch that series on HBO, Larry?
It's in Spanish. He's not gonna watch.
It's so good.
Does it have subtitles?
Yeah, I mean they have English language. Like we tried
Like-
watching it in English language. We couldn't do it, but you should be able to.
Like it takes place
Yeah.
in Mexico, but Lawrence still wants him deported.
It's like Mad Men about making a comedy show.
I don't.
Oh, you
understand
mean the
what
one
that
the son
means.
is making?
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you meant like the original.
Dude, he would love that one. Like,
Listen, I'll watch foreign language films as long as I can, as it has subtitles. Like I don't know.
Wait,
problem.
is that show in Spanish though? I haven't
no,
seen
it is.
but I
It's
want
it's
to.
like a Mexican production, but
Okay.
for HBO Latino,
Oh, I'm not. I'm not.
or
familiar
as I
with that.
call it, HBO Maximo.
I love that. Listen, but no, the fact is, I mean, if it's a good show, I'll watch it. I don't need it to be in English. I didn't know that I should be watching that. So
Oh, dude, it's so good. I'll send you the trailer.
no, dude, please do,
Yeah,
because I'll go look it up.
Trailer. I didn't even know about
it's literally like, oh, dude, you didn't know that, dude? It's so good.
No.
Like
Chespirito's son made a show about like making
his
the
life,
show.
his dad's life story and trying to make the show. Like,
Yeah, it's
and
like
that's
a
where the name-
documentary.
and have you seen it, Oz?
I seen the commercial for it, but I didn't actually see the show.
Because it actually shows the origin of the name Chespirito, like why they call him that. It's because he was like a good actor and a writer, so he's like Shakespeare, but little Shakespeareito, and then they just changed it to Chespirito.
That's cool.
Wait, how do you
'Cause
get Little Shakespeare to Ches Benito?
Well, it's a portmanteau of sorts because it's just it's spoken phonetically, so it becomes they say, "Hey, it's Shakespeareito," and then everybody's like, "Yeah, it's Chespirito." So the sh and they drop the K and put a ch instead of the sh because we don't have the sh in Spanish, you know.
Got it. Got it.
But we all say it that way.
Yeah, so Chespirito, yeah. So
Interesting.
yeah.
That's like,
yeah, it's so good.
I'll take it.
Like, I'm telling you, it's like Mad Men, but to try somebody trying to take a theater troupe and make basically create an international TV sensation that is still playing on TV right
You had me at it's like Mad Men.
now. Yeah.
If you tell me a show is like Mad Men, I'll give it a shot, and I'll tell you like within like 3 episodes why you're absolutely right or why you're absolutely wrong. You know.
But Chespirito, it was like sketch comedy, right? But it was like
No, it was scripted. Like it had it was a sitcom.
Sketch is
but-
scripted.
No, but it's sitcom, not
Oh.
sketch. So like they all,
Okay.
but it had like 3 different like. Remember how like Looney Tunes would have 3 segments? It's like you got the Bugs Bunny segment or Taz segment, you know. So they had that, but the same theater group or the same troupe is playing different characters in each one. So it's more segments, but they're consistent stories, you know, or not not serialized stories, but those characters are getting into wild things each segment, you know. Like remember Merry Melodies? Like that kind of like where you have, 8-minute funny shit in between commercials, and that's how that was too, you know.
Yeah,
But it's the same people playing different characters, you know.
Cool. So Oz, talk to me about why you dislike Green Lantern 600 so much.
I just didn't like that. You gotta experience LA traffic thing when dangerous, murderous space criminals are running around the planet.
Now, in fairness, that's a small part of the book, right?
But I kind of like scanned through it, and the story with Hal and the Wonder Twin Jaina.
Oh yeah,
That is also from the
yeah.
previous issue. Like that's
Okay.
also going on in the previous. So it is a continuation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's just that traffic scene like really bugged me.
Okay.
Especially
Oz
because
left
like
LA
Jessica Cruz is literally telling him, dude, you said you were gonna go to Earth because these criminals ended up there. What the fuck are you doing? And I've been in LA traffic long enough to know, like, dude is just sitting in fucking traffic. And even what's her face is like, why the fuck are we just sitting here in traffic? So that
He wanted
that,
Odyssey to have the LA experience, which goes to
but
most
that's not
point
the
where
LA
he's
experience. Like, go have a street taco. Like,
Her
sitting in
fucking
traffic is the LA experience.
She's a time stream slipping person, and her name is fucking Odyssey. She has enough experiences.
But not the LA experience.
People hate that. Why would
also,
No, I agree.
why would he
I
want to
mean-
torture her? Like,
forget LA. He's from Earth. Like, just give her the Earth experience.
Well, but
You know,
LA's
punch her
where
in
he's
the
from.
face and put her in handcuffs, and you're done.
Punch her in the face and put her in handcuffs. Welcome to Earth.
I'm gonna get the
Yeah,
and
man.
look,
when I
go
travel.
catch the criminals. He's the Green Lantern, not doing his Green Lantern duties.
Okay, so you all are like, if I'm hearing you all correctly, and heck, did you read this?
yeah, I read it.
And by the way,
Okay.
and this is just I only read up to the point where they're in their new apartment.
Oh, so you didn't finish the book?
No, which is what I told you like 20 minutes ago when we started talking about this book.
And
read
you
up
know
to
what?
the part
I
where
think
Wally
you're
West
right.
takes him
That's
to
why I
lunch.
vamped about Chespirito.
What? Why?
Because Oz had very little to say.
Oh, but other people
had
can talk
enough.
about it. Heck's here. I'm here. We read the book.
Heck, did you read the book?
I read the whole thing.
Yeah, like what do we like?
Oh,
we don't
must
need to
be nice
vamp
to
it. We
have a
got
job.
other people that read the book.
I got a job. I read.
Well,
The
contingent.
only thing I don't have
Did
is
you
food.
did you welfare
You
the
gotta
for
get
that comic?
So, heck, why do you hate Green Lantern 600?
I didn't. I liked it.
Okay, boom, there it is. Okay, you liked it. Why did you like it?
I liked the unsuperhero-ness of it. I liked how
That's
they were,
it's a really interesting take.
yeah, they were just chilling. Like
They were.
Kyle kind of make his moves, but not really. They're moving in. Like they already know each other, so he doesn't have to play that "hey baby" kind of role. You know, he's just like, "Hey, come over here, come to this pad," and then she's like, "This is shit," and he's like, "It is, but hold on, this is Earth. This is the LA experience. We can fix it, no problem." And then Wally shows up like, "This is shit. What are you moving her into?"
Right.
And I liked it's like my anime. I like my slice of life bullshit. That doesn't like Seinfeld.
It is very much slice of life BS. I agree.
It don't mean nothing because there's no real story happening in that moment.
It don't mean nothing.
But I like that shit. And then I like I don't know shit about Kyle. I've seen him since fucking Superman died in '93, and I don't know nothing about him. So I liked reading that origin story.
Dude, I've seen way too much of Kyle.
That's really interesting that you're like, as the, you know, because it's like you read DC Comics periodically.
Yeah.
Or more than periodically. Like you read DC Comics a fair amount. I'm not saying like, you know, it's all you read or you read it religiously, but you read a fair amount of DC Comics. But I understand where you're coming from because Kyle Rayner hasn't been in the spotlight for a minute.
Yeah, and even back then when he was, it's like, hey, there's a new Lantern.
The last time he was in the spotlight, I'm gonna say, is right after Darkest Night.
Yeah, Brightest Day.
Darkest Night is Bright and Bright. No, not even Brightest Day. He had his own book, Green Lantern and the Guardians, and that was Kyle Rayner becoming the White Lantern.
Right. So that didn't happen in Brightest Day.
No, it was his own run. It was when there was like 5 Lantern books. There was like a Red Lantern book and all. Right. Not even it was after that. It was after because he did it when he got all the rings, but then the series, like the actual book, is called Green Lantern and the Guardians, and it was Kyle Rayner with some Guardians, and he every couple of issues he would learn how to channel a different emotion through his Green Lantern ring, so that eventually he could channel all of them and become the White Lantern without having like with just a single Green Lantern ring.
So he becomes the White Lantern in that book, not in Brightest Day?
He becomes the White Lantern in Brightest Day through the entity, whatever. But through Green Lantern and the Guardians, he learns how to do that, just channeling the emotions through his single Green Lantern ring. And he actually does that again in the regular Green Lantern series. At some point, he does channel the White Lantern power again. Like he can do that whenever he wants now.
Yeah, right.
Which is totally annoys me about him. It's not that he's OP. It's like, all right, emotional little bitch.
But he's kind of OP.
Why are you mad at him for mastering emotions?
Because it's not mantle.
Yeah.
Like if he mastered emotions, he'd find an easier way to get through LA traffic. He wouldn't want to torture somebody.
Or maybe he gets off on the torture, like making him.
But again, that's not mastering emotions. Yeah.
Look, he was fine in the traffic.
No, but he's like he wanted her to be in traffic. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
But fuck that.
Like, y'all haven't mastered y'all emotions, so y'all are looking at it from your perspective.
The traffic is the worst part of LA.
He was cool, and Otzi was cool. She was like, I don't quite understand why we would want to do this, but she wasn't tripping.
I grew up in LA. There's way more beautiful things to experience in LA than fucking traffic.
Of course,
he got taken her to a taco stand.
But no, listen,
taco man, just fucking go.
Nobody's saying that there's not other amazing things to experience.
Kyle's saying it.
Larry's saying it. Larry's defending his torturous way.
All I'm saying is traffic in LA is a big part of LA.
Kyle Rayner is the real best.
Okay. So the best part of LA is its civic failure.
No, that's the best part.
No, that's what Lawrence is saying. The best part.
What I'm saying is,
what I'm saying is,
if
failure of the 405.
If you're talking about LA in its totality, traffic is a part of that. And it's like how he says.
Here's the thing. Look, Lawrence, me and you, that page says they're on the 405-10 interchange. We know what that is. Heck doesn't know what the fuck that is.
Right.
Like, Absolutely. He can't relate.
Oz, did it look Oz, did it look to you like they were going on the wrong way to get to the valley?
It did look like they're going south.
I don't even understand how you all feel that way. Like,
I don't know either. I haven't mastered
because
emotions.
It's drawn where they're going towards you, and it should be like away from you.
Why should it be away from you when directions are relative?
Because it's relative to me, and I think that the valley is away from me. Because I grew up at Southgate, so to me the valley was away, and I see a car coming towards me.
You don't know where they're coming from.
The camera's just on the other side. I know they're on the 405-10 interchange. I know exactly where that is.
Hilarious! Y'all are ridiculous.
I recognize what they were looking at out the window.
Listen, when Home Chick was like, "So, how far is it to get to this valley you're talking about?" And he's like, "Listen, it's not about distance; it's about time when you're in LA."
If he was really an LA guy, he would have got off the 405 and hit the streets.
Take Sepulveda, yeah.
See, look,
take Sepulveda to the valley.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did to go
when you're south of the 10.
He's at the interchange.
Say interchange. But yeah, you could take Sepulveda off a national.
Why are you taking? Listen, I'm not great at directions, but you explain to me why it is you're at the 110, or why you're the 405-10 interchange, but you're going north. You're on the other direction.
He probably already passed the PCH.
Well, here's the thing: if you're going,
you're south. If you're at that interchange.
But that's again. I told you the way they drew it wrong.
Wrong. You interpreted it wrong.
Well, here's the thing.
Because you understand how directions work.
You could get off on, like, let's say you are going north and they drew it right.
No, nobody is taking the streets south of the 10 to the valley. No one's doing that.
If they're going to the valley, the interchange are already north. By the time he gets off that ramp, he'll be off of Santa Monica on Sepulveda, and then he's literally just going to be at the Getty Center, and there's no traffic going up. That's how I got to my cousin's daughter's baby shower in Pacoima in like 25 minutes.
With that much traffic, he was on the 10, not the 405, too. Which is the east to west freeway. So,
why would he be?
Goes out the window.
He's heading to the valley. Why would he be?
The 405 north is not as packed as the 405 south because the 405 south. Sorry,
I think that's why it looked south to me because it was more packed.
He's not on the 10. Like you're not. The 10 doesn't take you to the valley.
No, but the 10 he's on the 10 405 interchange. The 10
on the ramp
towards Santa Monica is going to be more full because the 405 going to LAX is full. 405 going to the valley, which is the opposite direction.
Did they say what time it was at too? That's a big factor.
And actually, they actually do. Like they don't give you a. Hold on.
I don't think they say what time.
They do. They do. They give you a time.
They tell you the time. That's crazy.
They say rush hour.
Okay, that could be.
So that's not the time. That's like literally 5 hours.
It's a 5-hour window.
Yeah. So like.
Okay, listen. Larry. Let's cut the shit. What is just tell us why you give this a 5 out of 5? Like you've been fighting for it all.
I'm definitely not giving this a 5 out of 5.
Yeah. Well, You sure drew it out that way.
No. Listen. I'm just picking apart your criticisms because they sound ridiculous to me. I got real criticisms.
So, what would you say about our review? Like, how would you rate our review?
I would rate your review a 0 out of 5. No, I'm joking.
All right, cool. All right, and live show now.
No. I like my big gripe with this book. I'm just like. To be a 600 issue, right? Which is a big milestone. It just feels like you'd be paying more homage to like the legacy of Green Lanterns. And it doesn't matter which one. Like, you can pick whichever one you want. If you want it to be Kyle, you want it to be Hal. I mean, I personally think it probably should be, like, one of the, like, first few. You know, like, I think it should be, like, if you're gonna do the legacy of a Green Lantern, I think in 600, I feel like it should be either Hal, Guy, or John. But I get it. Like, if Kyle is like where we're going with the book moving forward, I get why you're like, okay, well, no, we want to make sure we feature Kyle because that's going to be our main character moving forward. So, okay, cool. And Kyle is like deep in, at this point, like Kyle is deep in Green Lantern legacy, right? I mean, Kyle's been a Green Lantern for what, like almost 30 years now, or 30 plus years?
Yeah.
About.
So I'm not trying to make it seem as if like he's like the new kid on the block, because he's not. I'm just saying it's just weird because, or I guess I'm speaking to like a personal preference, right? But even if you're gonna do like a Kyle Rayner story, it feels like it should be more about the legacy of what Kyle Rayner was to the Green Lantern books than what they ended up doing in this book. And they try, right? Like, they try in the final story, the Ron Mars joint, they call him like the torchbearer and talk about how Kyle Rayner is like really important to the legacy because when there weren't any other like Earth Green Lanterns, he was like, or when there weren't any other Green Lanterns, period, right? Like, he was kind of like the guy holding up that thing, and then like he was like the transition point, right? And I'm not saying that that wasn't like the they tried to do it. It's just the execution of it feels like the whole book probably should have been that, or a larger part of the book should have been that versus the LA traffic stuff. To Oz's point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have made an homage to how important Kyle Rayner is to the Green Lantern legacy as like the main sticking point, especially with Hal passing the torch to him, and it feels all like secondary. So I'm just like, yeah, that's my issue. Go ahead, Heck.
I feel like that story should have opened the book, and you could put the everything else after that. Like, you open with that, have it lead into Kyle moving into California again, then do the house stuff. Cause end it with the house stuff because you're paying homage to Hal at the same time you're continuing that story.
See, but the only thing with that is, if I'm understanding the narrative correctly, and this is me just based on what I've read in this issue, not knowing anything that's happened before, right? I know that Hal Jordan was like the main Green Lantern of Earth up until this point, and it seems like based on whatever the events were happening, he kind of passed the torch to Kyle Rayner.
Yeah.
So the whole catalyst for Kyle moving back to Earth is Hal Jordan saying, "I need you to come back and take care of this while I'm gone." And so you can't do it the opposite order, but what, or I shouldn't say it like that. You can tell a story about how seminal Kyle Rayner is to the Green Lantern mythos, and it can technically lead into Hal Jordan saying, "I need you to come to Earth and hang out here," and then you can have the move-in stuff if you want. But the reality is, it's like you don't need any of that LA move-in stuff and the Wally West and all of that can happen next issue.
Yeah.
you know? So it's just like it feels like they kind of dropped the ball to coin Moses's term, or to co-opt Moses's term, like the gravitas of a 600th issue, which is like no small feat in comics, right? There's only so many comics that
especially
get to
something
be like,
as big as Green Lantern, like
yeah, exactly,
from the Golden Age still, like
exactly.
so.
it feels like it's like I don't even understand how it is that you could be like, oh, okay, like this is the story you want to tell for the 600th issue of Green Lantern, whether you're talking about the Hal Jordan joint or the Kyle Rayner joint. Like the idea that you're like, let's use the 600th issue of Green Lantern to rehash the origins of these two Green Lanterns. It's like, why? Like that's weird to me. Like, and I'm not saying you can't like mention how they got the rings or anything like that, or even have a small sequence about it. But they like literally had a whole section that was like, this is the Kyle Rayner origin. This is the Hal Jordan origin. That feels like you're trying to fill pages to me. It doesn't feel like you're trying to tell story.
I feel like they fucked up.
Yeah, right. No, I agree.
If they want to do a pass the torch story, I've already written a better one.
I believe it.
You make a Teen Lantern story because at this point in the regular book, she's actually going through real legitimate Green Lantern training.
Right.
So you do several stories, each one with like she's training with Hal.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes through something that taught Hal something. She's training with Rayner. She goes through something that taught him something. And you can give a little history of the original Lanterns. At the same time, you're passing the torch, and the new kid is learning what it means to be a Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do that with all the Earth Lanterns, and have like you can explain to new readers why the Green Lantern Corps is awesome.
Right, like the legacy of Earth Green Lanterns. Yeah, no, I listen. That sounds great to me, and it could literally have been Kyle Rayner teaching Teen Lantern about all the other lanterns that came before.
Fuck Kyle Rayner. Just have her take a class with each different lantern. Kyle Rayner doesn't have to teach her anything other than like his original artistic nonsense.
I'm only centering Kyle Rayner only because the editorial edict is Kyle Rayner is the new focus of the Green Lantern book, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you can blank it. It's a seminal. It's issue 600 technically.
Yes.
You can skip one issue and make it like an annual.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It does like. See, I was gonna say it doesn't have to continue the story, but if you're doing Teen Lanterns training, then you're technically continuing what was just going on in like the last issue.
And that's true. I mean, listen, I'm not knocking it. I'm just speaking from the perspective of.
God, I wish I was a better writer because.
You could do it, Oz. Like you're.
No,
just tell ChatGPT to do it. Like just what you still does. You just say that, and then it'll set it up like page by page. Like it's still your idea, and it's just organized. It's like having an assistant.
I might try it. I might help me write some scripts better.
Yeah, maybe. Listen, but the fact of the matter is, man,
it could just give you like a skeleton. Like think of it like an outline, and it'll give you the skeleton, and then you just put the meat on the bones. And
but yeah, you definitely got to refine it.
Yeah, like add your stuff to whatever. It's more about structuring it than anything, you know.
So, yeah, but the fact of the matter is, I know that as a like, I haven't been a regular reader of Green Lantern for a moment now. Even though I like the character, and there was a moment where I was looking forward to Green Lantern books month after month. And I would like to get back to that if I could, just because I like the Green Lantern
when you
concept.
say you like the character, like you have to specify which one.
I mean, okay.
Only because the Green Lantern book itself rotates who the main character is.
Right. I mean, honestly, like I don't have an issue reading any of the like Earth Green Lanterns in their own book, because like. I mean, I haven't read a Green Lantern book, for instance. Like, it's easier for me to say like who I haven't read a Green Lantern book with people as the main character, because like I've never technically really read an Alan Scott Green Lantern book, right? If we're talking about Alan Scott, if we're including him, right? I've definitely read. I haven't read
new Alan Scott or old Alan Scott.
Either
straight or gay.
Either, yeah, either really.
Technically,
Like, I mean,
Earth Two was Alan Scott, new Alan
yeah,
Scott.
I mean, I did do like I read like some of the New 52 Alan Scott stuff, but like I like you can
Yay.
right. But I mean, I've read like I read. Uh, I guess technically, when I really think about it, the only Green Lantern that I probably haven't read a book where they were like the main focus of is probably Guy Gardner.
I'm not sure he's. Technically, Red Lanterns for a little bit, but
Yeah, right. And I read that Red Lanterns in New 52.
No, but
But
he had the dude. He had his own series like back in the day.
yeah, but I didn't
that
read that.
That was Warrior, though, wasn't it? I think.
He had that, but he also had just the Guy Gardner series.
Yeah,
I know because I actually have those. Like,
The guy
that's why I
that
like
was
them. Like,
is that
that's
Guy
what
Gardner series? That's when he like teams up.
kind of, but this is back in the day. This is like in the 90s or 80s where he's
Yeah.
like he's more like a Punisher type character or a Judge Dredd type character.
Oh no, I definitely haven't read that. But
It
I
was
know.
Yellow Ring. It was Yellow Ring Land. It was Yellow Ring.
Yeah, it was the
guy,
Yellow
though.
Ring one. Yeah.
Oh, but I've read Joe Muline Green Lantern. I've read a book with Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. I've read a Kyle Rayner centered Green Lantern book. John Stewart, Hal Jordan. But yeah, Alan Scott and Guy Gardner are like where I've never really read like I think a
You
series.
never read
with,
Mosaic?
That was Stewart's book.
Yeah, that was so good.
That's where he explodes the planet.
Oh yeah, no, I've read that. But yeah, that's John Stewart.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I was thinking more about just Lantern books. Like I'm
Teen
thinking
Lantern
about what I've
hasn't
read.
had a
Yeah,
book.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I've read books centering all the other Green Lanterns except for Alan Scott and Guy Gardner.
And Teen Lantern.
Right. I haven't. No, you're right. Not Teen Lantern. Not Construct Lantern.
What the fuck is her name? I just keep calling her Teen Lantern.
And I saw her and I was just like, I don't want anything to do with that character. Like that character.
Because you hate Hispanic characters. Oh, Kelly, yeah.
Is she Latina?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Like
That's
it doesn't
why
matter.
That's why
I don't like the character design. No, that's not true at all. The character design is just ridiculous to me. And the character, I don't like the character themselves. Like the character themselves, I'm just like, why does she act like that? Like she act like she's doing folks a favor by training.
You never been around young Latinas that
Lawrence, no.
Yeah.
She's Bolivian.
oh
I think Hank likes her already.
Kelly
No.
Quintanilla.
no, it just reminds me of a lot of cousins. I haven't even read anything about her, but just the description y'all give me.
He's like, oh.
No, quite the opposite,
He
sir.
was like, oh.
Yeah. All right. I gotta get out of here, fellas.
Yeah, man, we've been trying to get your rating, but you keep.
No, I don't think that's
The
true.
traffic, yeah.
The traffic, the LA traffic. So listen,
That's why Jay's like,
This
man,
review
fuck
is
this show.
moving
I'm
like LA traffic.
That's why Jay's like, I'm not doing the show today. Fuck.
Hecht, give me a rating for Green Lantern 600.
I'm gonna give it 3.
3 out of
I like-
5.
3 out of 5. I like the art. The stories were okay. It's not a great jumping on point for a seminal issue like this. And I think that's what they were going for, which they failed horribly at, but it's okay. It's not horrible.
Okay. Got it. Oscor, go ahead and give me a rating for Green Lantern 600.
I think 3 is a good spot. It's not bad enough to make me take it off my pull list, but it's not a good. I'm a shitty writer, and it's not a good look if I have a better idea than what you did.
That's fair. Moses Magnum, give me a rating for Green Lantern 600.
Man, I fell asleep reading it, and I'm tired, so that's not a criticism. But I was angry reading it. Where even Emily, while I was asleep, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Huh? Yeah, I'm okay."
You feel like you're studying traffic.
I was angry. Like, man, we could have been talking about Superman, Spider-Man.
Listen, enough, Moses. Enough.
No, but
Enough.
I'll save it for my final thought then.
Okay, thank you, son of a bitch. Listen, I think.
Sorry. Yeah, I gave it a 2, right? Did I do that? It was gonna be a 3, but it's a 2 after that memory of me being mad in my sleep.
Got it.
And after talking about it with you guys.
Got it. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3 as well. It just, it could have been better, and you can tell it could have been better, but it's just not, and that's unfortunate, especially considering that, there's only so many books that get to make it to 600. So it's like, dude, Green Lantern's an important property. We should go ahead and let that be one of those books that at these major milestones, at your 600s, your 650s, your 700s, let's celebrate the characters, and let's celebrate the legacy of these books. And this just doesn't do that, in my opinion. Or at least doesn't do it well. It tries, but it fails in the execution. I'm going to give it a 3. If you're a completionist, then you have to buy it, I guess, right? But otherwise, skip. So, all right. Let's do some final thoughts. It's time. It's time. Uh-oh. I don't have the music. Hold on. It's coming. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Okay. I think Oz will come back. Oh, there he is. Bam. Bam. Okay. Let's do some final thoughts. El Hecht, give me some final thoughts.
Final thoughts. If you have an open job for me, you didn't get to me in time, so fuck you. Secondly, I'm gonna be able to get money and buy food, cause
there it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
There it is. Look, we're happy you're eating, huh? You should eat. Oscor, final thoughts.
Maybe a little less, but yeah.
Hey.
It's okay. But I had I don't know, this much, or whatever that, however much that is, and I kind of feel like I need to throw up, which isn't normal. For drinking that much, and well, I mean, I've had 3 beers too, but that's not
Yeah.
I shouldn't feel like maybe I should throw up.
That whiskey,
at least not being this sober. I should be blacked out drunk before I get this feeling. So, yeah, not recommending it. No.
It ain't Fantastic Forum.
Exactly. Moses Magnum, final thoughts.
I got a couple things, but that America First whiskey treated Oscar's bowels like Iran. He was just fucking it up. America's fucking up, but I shouldn't say that when I getting ready to travel. But Larry, you did say hey, you put stuff in the thing, and I put stuff in for us to review, and they haven't been on the docket from a month and a half ago.
It's coming. I got
right.
you.
So it's and that's what I'm saying. Well, if it's eventually coming, but yeah, so I'm sure Spider-Man, Superman's eventually coming. But yeah, instead I had to read that Green Lantern book, but it's okay. This is what we do here, Other than that, subscribe, hit the bell. I think the audio versions are pretty up to date, so I can't bitch about that. And then
that's most whole thing. What can I bitch about?
We
stop doing such a good job.
We still need the audio bumpers. You know, like they're in the drive. I looked in there. They're set up right there. So we just need to upload them into this new streaming platform. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Okay, that's
I'll
fair.
see you in 2 weeks.
Oh, you're not gonna be on next week. You're right.
That's what I'm telling you. Yeah.
We're gonna
Why do you
miss you.
think I'm so
Moses.
mad about Superman, Spider-Man?
Well, we can wait. We'll just do.
Fuck that. It's not gonna be fresh anymore. Yeah. Let's do it next month when the Marvel one comes out. And we do both. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good plan, Moses.
Yeah. See, I'm doing everybody's job over here.
Listen, for the entire Fantastic Forum, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate you. We'll be back next week. Until then, let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you would like to see more of. We'll listen. We really will. Look, despite what Moses says, we'll listen. So, with that said, we're the Fantastic Forum. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a good night. We'll catch you later.
Bye.